What is going on? Let's let some music play. Let's let the people get in. We have a juicy stream tonight. It's gonna be a good one. Billy, Martin, Griffin, welcome on in. Nathan, I'm sorry this is a bit too late for you, man. I hope you can catch the rewind. Negan X Army, Jay Ford, what's going on? We're gonna leave this title screen for a bit. We're just gonna let some music ride as we get the folks in here. But this should be a real good one. I'm pumped right now. Dubs 212, Ryan Sumter, EH Designs. What's going on? Tilly, good evening to you. Nat, Tall Man Comics. Get in, get in. Amber, the best statue collection in the game. Amber in the house. I love this song. I don't know, if you guys haven't noticed, I use this song for all of my reviews. This is my jam. Brendan, Michael Black, what's going on? Get in here, folks, get in, get in! Alrighty, righty. We're gonna get this going as soon as this song drops. I'm hyped for tonight. This is gonna be a good one. We got a lot to talk about. Whose art is this? This is it's called Two Souls by Lonely, featuring Nara. It's hype. Popsick, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? BMW Lover. Taking bets on how long we'll talk about the Ahsoka figure. It might be a little bit. I heard Ahsoka dropped. Did you guys hear that? I heard they dropped an Ahsoka Tano hot toy. I don't know. Did they drop an Ahsoka Tano hot toy? Come on, of course they dropped an Ahsoka Tano hot toy. You crazy? Best drop in the game. Could this be the single most hype announcement Hot Toys has ever done? I think for Star Wars, it's probably the most hyped announcement they've ever done. It could be all of Hot Toys. It was crazy. It was a crazy week for Hot Toy announcements. It's absolutely legendary. $5 over an hour. I buy. It might be over an hour. This is gonna be a long stream tonight. We're gonna have a good one. I even got like a whole schedule plan. Like, come on, we're professional out here. Charles, what's up, dude? The usual suspects in here, and I love it. I'm pumped for this stream tonight. Star Wars collectibles. Hi. Yeah, dude, this hype is insane for these announcements. This hype is insane. I mean, people were going nuts. I had like my some Black Series and like vintage collection fans who are like, because I collect Black Series and vintage collection, so like even them, like they were like reaching out like, yo, did you see this like Ahsoka hot toy thing? Like, I don't even collect hot toys, but I think I'm gonna have to get that. It's crazy. This hype will last a long time, I know, and we got some interesting things to talk about regarding this hype and what that means for the secondary market, but we'll get into that in a bit. I just got my vintage boba like 2 days ago. Let's go, dude. That's sick. I also got mine. So like a couple of things we're gonna be doing in this stream tonight, right? We're gonna be talking about all the news that dropped. Obviously, like a lot of crazy things. We're always gonna do the classic, like take a look at the market, take a look and see what we're talking about, just talk the market. I also have some, a decent chunk of pickups that I had this week, so I'll show it to you guys. Maybe unbox a couple. I don't know. Get the thoughts going. But overall, what's the main purpose? What's the main purpose of this chat, these streams, is to just reconnect with you guys. Just chill, this could be a long night, sit back. If you got me on your TV, what's going on? Thanks for inviting me into your living room. Crack a beer, crack whatever drink you're into. If you're under 21, crack a Capri Sun and just kick back and relax. We're just gonna chill tonight. It's gonna be good. I haven't pre-ordered 501st yet. Please don't shoot me. I'm gonna let you slide on this one. Let's see if you pre-order after this stream. Still want a hoodie with that bull logo. Griffin, I appreciate you. I got a hoodie with the bull logo in the team store. As soon as I hit 1K subs, I'll drop the team store. And if any of you guys want to purchase merch, which would be insane, I definitely don't expect any of you to. But if any of you want to, that'd be awesome. Ryan Ritchie, what's going on? What's up? Welcome on in, dude. Caesar, what's going on? Michael Black, EHSons, all the familiar faces, all the homies. Let's flip this. Let's flip this bad boy right here. I want to know your updated Solo Mall thoughts. Now possible at the Clone Wars Mall. I got it on my list, bro. Don't worry. I got it on my list. Got some interesting things. I think I have some pretty interesting thoughts on that. Yo, Louis! Charles asked me, how many clones have you currently pre-ordered? I have pre-ordered 4 so far. Probably gonna be more. We're gonna talk about why I'm pre-ordering this many and what my thoughts are definitely into this stream. I got my vintage boba on Thursday as well. Cool fig. Yeah, dude, it's great. I got mine as well. I'm impressed. At Economist, you took your advice and picked up Lightside Anakin like 3 days before the Ahsoka mounted. Dude, Ryan, let's go, dude. That's a scoop. Yeah, Lightside Anakin is coming up, which honestly it shouldn't be going up really, but it is because of like market hype. Obviously, like the Anakin to have with this Ahsoka is going to be the Lightside Anakin, but that was a really good scoop. I mean, he's like 550, 600 now in the secondary market since this Ahsoka announcement. Hugh, hey Economist, hey Hugh, I broke my one screen only rule for vintage Boba. Absolutely love it. Going to display it with the original Kenner Boba Fett. That's sick. That's sick, dude. That's gonna look really cool. I've pre-ordered 150 first. Michael, hey, one's better than nothing, but I'm gonna need you to bump those numbers up, dog. We're bulls out here. No bears here. People are buying so many clone troopers while Hot Toys have been prepared for that. We're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna write that down. Make sure we're gonna talk about that. I'll have a look. It's not really like I'm not gonna like gas you guys up and think I got some inside secrets, but like I do have a little bit of an inside scoop on some stuff I've done through some research and talking to some people. So. Jedi Way, hey man, what's going on? I bought another Anakin Lightside on Monday for another steal from the same guy. It was $450 this time after I sold mine last week. Dude, let's go, dude. Scoop. Gotta get myself like 4 of them. Yeah, dude. For me, this is you gotta get 4. Waiting on a payday, bro. I hear you, bro. It's tough out there. Flip some shit, dude. Flip some stuff and make some moolah. I didn't mean to swear there, by the way. We keep it clean here. All right. We're getting some people in here. 45 people already. Let's go. All right. Let's Oh, these ads. Killing me. You're killing me. All right. Somebody already asked about it. First, someone asked me about what do you think about the Solo Mall. You know, I think I talked about this in my Ahsoka video that I dropped this week. The first thing I thought when I saw that Hot Toys Ahsoka picture with Maul in it, I said, yikes, that is not good for Solo Mall. Not good. This figure was already teetering with a lot of collectors, like, who were, like, kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna scoop. Oh, by the way, let me know if the music's too loud. People were already, like, you know, not too hot on the Solo Mall. And then we got the tease for this Clone Wars Mall. It's not good. It's not good for Solo Mall. I already know a few people who have canceled their Solo Mall. Like, obviously, we already have, like, DX16, DX17. And to most people, that was probably the more favored mall. This one's gonna have a tough time. Like, not that important screen time. He doesn't look spectacular. I think he's cool. From day one, I've said I like the DX16 more, though. But like, a lot of it's gonna come down to timing. But even just teasing the Clone Wars Mall, already people are canceling pre-orders on the Solo Mall. Imagine when this thing gets dropped. When they actually announce this, like, can you? What is... Yo, does anybody know this yet? Are they using the same legs here? I assume they are. You can kind of get a hit right here, right? Is this the same leg as the Solo Maul? Well, no. There's a circle. I know these are prototypes. Oh, wait. People are telling me to turn the music down. Turn down the music a little so we can hear you better. Okay. I was getting a little too amped up over here. I think that might be okay. I appreciate you letting me know. I'm still keeping my Solo Maul pre-order. I didn't get the first one. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Also, the first one isn't that comparable to this one. But, like, if you think you're only going to want one Maul in your collection, I would just tread with caution a little bit, tall man. You might be a little bummed with this one once you see the Clone Wars one come out. You know, this one's cool, but, like... And I have this one on pre-order, too. And I'm not going to cancel my pre-order, I don't think. But I am having a little bit of second thoughts. If I really need this in my collection. I do like the base, though. I canceled my pre-order on Solo Maul. See, there you go. Prominent Ghost. You're not alone, bud. A lot of people are doing that. They will probably announce Clone Wars Maul after they release a Solo Maul. Okay, I hear you. That makes logical sense. That is not what happens historically for Hot Toys, and I'm a man of data. Data is everything. I just look at historical analysis. Look what they did with Mando. They announced Mando Phase 1, and then, or like the original armor, and then they gave us Beskar Mando like a couple months later, and that just totally stunk for the first issue Mando. And I think that this situation is an even worse situation for them all, because at least with the Mando, people were like, oh, well, it's the Mandalorian, and that's like a really cool like rookie armor. This one, like, already people were kind of like, I don't know if I'm picking this one up. Now you see Clone Wars Maul, you're like, oh, well, a lot of people are like, I'm definitely just going to pick it up. I thought that in Clone Wars Maul had boots over his robotic legs. I think he did. He had like different looks. So like originally it was like really, really scrappy. But you're right. I think by the end he did have boots by the end. Now I can't remember. So like this is how he looked when he he did. Or they're not, I guess they are boots. I think that they're actually metal. Yeah, no, they did have boots. Dude, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I mean, like, the nice part about these releases is even if like you decide you like don't like you're gonna keep this figure, like this could always help for production numbers. I imagine this figure wasn't gonna be well produced anyways because it's one from the Solo movie, which like Asia like doesn't give a crap about. And then two, not that many people were pre-ordering it. So maybe if you keep your pre-order, you have the lack of supply running with you. But I don't know. It's going to be tough. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. EH Design says, I need a Savage press. That would be insane. I absolutely need a Savage press. That would be sick. Clone Wars better come with the Darksaber. Yeah, they will. When they give us Moff Gideon, they're going to get it. How likely do you think Maul will get a Darksaber? They have made the mistake one for Moff Gideon, but they might not give it to him because he didn't use it in season 7. That's a really good point. That's a really good point. He didn't use it in season 7, but he did use it in season 6. I don't know. I hope they give. That's gonna be such an easy thing for them to give us. I'm gonna be pretty bummed if they don't give it to us. That's a really good point. I don't like Solo Maulhead. It reminds me of Ronan from Guardians of the Galaxy. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, like, look, it wasn't the most favorite anyways. One other thing that I'm worried about is there's a lot of cloth. There's a lot of like material on this figure. I'm kind of scared this figure might look fat on the bottom. See, like this? He looks wide. I do not like wide Hot Toys. I always like them to be like as slim as possible. I think it looks really clean. Like, for instance, like Tarkin, Krennic, like Dooku, like they all have like very, very, tight material. Like tight fabric. Even like the original Maul, which I'm looking at right now, like he doesn't have like all this business going on. There's a lot of over stuff. I'm afraid he's gonna look fat. Can't wait for my Cody. I know, dude. Where the heck is Cody? Beating a dead horse, but still waiting for Qui-Gon and Cody to drop. Yeah, dude, we all are. It's coming. It's coming. It's like Qui-Gon's got to be soon, but yeah, dude, I'm still waiting for those. I was going to cancel Solo Maul, but the base makes me pause. I like that sitting pose. I know. I just mentioned that earlier. I really like the base on this figure. It's a cool pose. Chubby face Maul. A little bit. Dude ate too many burgers. Clone Maul could be 2023. We have zero clue when it's coming. Yeah. Agreed. Very fair. But like, it's the same thing that happens in the stock market. It's not the figure actually coming out which corrects the market. It's the announcement, right? Like if say if Microsoft announced tomorrow, hey, we're bringing out the actually, let me give you a better example. Let's just say like tomorrow Apple announces that they're releasing like this crazy new iPhone that like nobody expected it to be this advanced, but it is. That's when the stock goes up. It doesn't go up when the phone comes out. It's already priced in. It gets priced in when it's announced. So that's what's happening with this Maul. Like, sure, it's not going to come out for 3 years, but this is getting priced in now. This announcement. Like, all you need is the tease, and you're gonna see the market start moving. Popsick, remember to like the stream. Appreciate it, Popsick. Yeah, let's get in there. Like that stream. 66 viewers. Let's go. Imagine Hot Toys making Clone Commando like Delta Squad. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, what's to say they can't? Like, you know, the runway is wide open. 617 subs. Let's go. 1K in no time. Economist. Finally got my hands on DS Anakin. Scoop and scored for sure. Let's go, dude. That is the scoop and score. And I can't believe we're already at the 617 subs. It's insane. We're on the road to 1K. Like, can we push to 1K by the end of September? That would be insane. He looks very fat. I don't like it either. I know. It just looks a little fat. Moff Gideon from Hot Toys seems pretty likely, but I'd be bummed if they didn't do Cara Dune. I'm sure they'll give us a Cara Dune at some point. They got a lot of Mando figures that they can give us. He's got a lot of layers. Might be very might not be very posable. Yeah, dude, he has a lot of layers and like, I know. What about Ray Park not playing Maul anymore? I know, it's brutal. I mean, it's his fault, dude. Like, I'm against him on that one. Like, you can't do that. Not when you got that many people of fans of you as a kid. And like, I was a fan of him as a kid, right? Because I grew up on the prequels. So like, obviously, like, we all do our own things, and everybody has a private life that's very different. But like, when you're in the spotlight that in front of so many people, not only kids but people that grew up watching you as a kid, and like, you were such a like notable person in the community, like, that sucks. Be back in the big guys. Worst time on it. Get out there, Popsick. Make that dough so you can come back and spend it on Hot Toys. Maul just doesn't look menacing if he's fat. Yeah, Anthony, I know. I mean, what's going on, dude? Welcome on in, Anthony. You think they'll re-release Commander Wolf and Plo Koon Clone Wars versions for a first release? We'll get Commander Wolf at some point. We'll definitely get Commander Wolf at some point. So first thing I want to talk about. I know. Don't worry. We're gonna talk about Ahsoka. But first, let's talk about the Final First Trooper first. I hope Hot Toys start releasing more Clone Wars and Mandalorian figures from now on. Yep, this is what I'm going to be talking about here. Okay, talking about the first one, we're getting into it. 501st Clone Trooper. Unless you live under a rock, this was announced today. I mean, not announced today. Announced on Wednesday. Deluxe and Standard. If any of you guys are ordering the Standard, you can unsubscribe because that is a very poor financial decision. Everybody here should be ordering the Deluxe. If you don't want the extra helmets, sell them on eBay. You will make far more than the $30 difference in price. But I know that most of you guys already know that. Ads. Killing me, Smalls. Sorry for the Marvel question. Don't ever apologize for Marvel questions. As much as I love Star Wars, I'm a very big Marvel fan too. but which between Iron Man Mark III or Mark 46 would you suggest? Mark 46 is my favorite Iron Man armor, for sure. So look, we got this announcement, right? This figure obviously looks fantastic. They absolutely destroyed it. The fact that they gave us 3 helmets is absolutely insane. They gave us a jetpack, which is great. Guns, grenades, hands, basic stand. I'm cool with it. $250, a incredibly reasonable price for the set. But here's the thing that I want to talk about this. This is an interesting thing to talk about for the hot toy market. You know what? Actually, Charles just reminded me, before we get into it, I do want to just get this out of the way now. Not get this out of the way, but I want to bring this up now because obviously it's very important. Obviously, we lost Chadwick Boseman yesterday. Just pause the music for this. You know, I don't want to talk about it in the stream the whole time because obviously it's very sad. But we definitely do have to pay our respects. You know, he was amazing, and it's interesting because like there are very few like actors in my mind in like Hollywood who when you think of the character and then you think of the actor, like they go so perfectly. I think some examples are like Tony Stark as Iron Man, like Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark is literally the perfect casting ever. Chris Hemsworth as Thor is like the perfect casting ever. And like there's other castings like, you know, like Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, which like there's a lot of people that could have played Ant-Man. There's a lot of people that could have played a lot of characters, but some characters like Chris Hemsworth for Thor and Robert Downey Jr. for Iron Man, I cannot picture anybody else playing those characters. And Chadwick Boseman was absolutely in the same exact category for Black Panther. Black Panther is probably the one Marvel movie that surprised me more than any other Marvel movie. It's in my probably top 4 favorite Marvel movies, and I went in expecting that I wasn't even really going to like it because I didn't really know that much about Black Panther. He really like brought the character like, you know, off the screen, and he was amazing. So rest in peace. You know, haven't got another hero, and you know, you know, you live and you learn. He's an absolute legend. The fact that he was fighting that for 4 years, and there's pictures of him in like 2017, 2018, going to Make-A-Wish foundations and going to meet kids with cancer, and the entire time he was, you know, battling it himself, and he just wouldn't, you know, he's just a hero. He's literally Black Panther. Like he can just do it and tough through it. So, you know, obviously the condolences go out to his family. Like, at the end of the day, we're just fans of his work, and we can appreciate his work, but, like, all the heart goes out to his family. So, Wakanda forever. All right, so let's just jump right back into it, you know. So, just talking about this 501st Trooper, like, this brings, like, an interesting point to the Hot Toys market. Like, what does this mean for the Hot Toys market? One, you know, I talked about this a lot in my videos, right? I would say back in May, June. I would say June/July. That's when we really started to see the Marvel Hot Toy market come into the spotlight, right? And that's when I was saying on my channel and saying on my live streams, this is a really, really, really good time to sell any Marvel figures you don't want in your collection when Star Wars is not in the spotlight and Marvel is. Take advantage of those better pricings and use that to recycle your collection. Find those figures that you weren't really as much into and sell into them. The Marvel hype has been slowing down, obviously. We've seen less Endgame like actual like releases, and we started to pick up on Star Wars, and obviously there's a lot of Star Wars things on the higher horizon. These 2 announcements, Ahsoka and Clone Wars 501st Clone Trooper, I think will mark the catalyst in the shift from Star Wars coming back into the spotlight and outweighing Marvel for a bit now. This is a really, really, really good time to like pick up your Star Wars Hot Toys, especially before it really skyrockets. And what's really going to move the market, and when the market's probably really going to correct, is when we get Mandalorian Season 2 in October. I believe it's like mid-October is when it's expected to see our first episode. So now I hope that if you have been following my channel since I started, and you were able to sell any Marvel figures that you didn't really like, and maybe trim your Marvel down a little bit and sell into strength. Now is a good time to get ready for the Star Wars hype. I think that this is going to be set up really nice for Star Wars. These two announcements literally broke the hot toy community. Like I said, there was people from the Black Series community, the Vintage Collection community, all these different people who don't even collect hot toys who said, hey, I'm picking up that Ahsoka. And then the Clone Trooper. Unbelievable. Like, people saying like they're ordering 6. I think Jeddah Patrol said he's ordering he's gonna order 12, which is insane. Like, that's sick, dude. You're gonna have a sick collection. Like, do it. And also like, in Jettaway, and I just saw Jettaway's comment. Like, DC also, like, I think that DC is a little bit like, they're pushing it a little. They're trying to reach a little bit with the Snyder Cut and, you know, the Batman trailer for like DC coming into the spotlight. I definitely think obviously this is a really good time for DC. Like, look what's happening with like the Superman, Justice League, like Nightmare Batman. Like, a lot of these DC figures are doing well too. So this is a great time for DC as well. But really, Star Wars is like, has the potential here to go into the stratosphere, and I think that we should all be prepared. Not only is this Clone Trooper huge because, one, it's a Clone Trooper. This is also the first captain that Hot Toys is giving us, and this sets up the runway for a very long runway of different Clone Troopers that we could be seeing. So what is like my thought process on what I'm thinking? Like, this is what I'm going to be doing from an investment perspective. I think we are going to get the 50. Obviously, we're getting the 501st Trooper. I think we're just going to continue to get different battalions, and I imagine they're going to do the same thing where they're going to give us different head sculpts. A lot of people have been commenting, asking me, how many clones are you ordering? How many clones should I order? How many of this 501st should I order? Here's what I'm thinking. We're going to get a lot of battalions, right? We're going to get the 50. I'm sure we're already getting the 501st. Obviously, we're going to get 212. I'm sure we're going to get Wolfpack. I'm sure we're going to get Commander Gree. I'm sure we're going to get Commander Bly. Like, yellow, green, blue. Like, we're going to give it all of them. Figure out now which Clone Trooper battalion you like the most, whether that be because of who the commander is for that battalion. Like, for instance, the 501st is obviously Rex's, Wolfpack is obviously Commander Wolf's, like 212 is obviously Cody. Find out which battalion you like, or find out like which color you like the most, and that's the one you should probably lean in on the most, because we're obviously going to have a surplus of clones. And if you start off now, like, because you're super hyped, and you know, maybe the 501st isn't even your favorite, but like you're like, crap, I'm getting 6 of these, or I'm getting 4 of these because I want to army build them. We could have a lot of clones coming out, and your finances could dry up very quickly, and your space in your collection could dry up very quickly if you're picking up 4 to 6 clones every single time we get a new clone announcement. You know, army building Hot Toys is not like army building Black Series. It's much different. Sorry, 327. What did I say? 322nd? Not bad. So that would be my recommendation. Now, the reason why I'm picking up, I already have 4 on pre-order, and I'm probably going to be picking up more, maybe 2 more. I'm not positive yet. I don't know. It depends on what I want to do in that display. I locked down 4. I need 4 for sure, because I want 2 of Ahsoka's and 2 of the Phase 2 helmet. But the 501st is my second favorite battalion. My favorite battalion is like the Wolfpack. But this one is like a very close second. I actually like it, the 501st, like pretty substantially more than I like the 212th Cody battalion. So this is the one that I wanted to lean in on, which is why I'm picking up so many. But that would be my advice to all of you guys who are trying to figure out how many you want to pick up. Did these Clone Troopers have helmets less head sculpt in the show? These Clone Troopers have a helmet less head sculpt in the show? Sometimes they do. They like take off their helmets sometimes. But like, if they did, like, you definitely don't need these Clone Troopers to have head sculpts, because like, you can make the argument that you want to display the captains without the head sculpt, but I don't know why you'd ever want to display just the grunts without a head sculpt. I love this picture. This helmet looks so sick. It's coming in the next few years. Yeah, I think that we are going to be getting a lot of clones over the next like year or two, and like, you should, you know, try and be as nimble as you can with these clones, because there's going to be a lot coming. Wolfpack is going to be so expensive. Yeah, Wolfpack is going to be sick. Out of all the legions of clones, do you think the 501st is the most popular and will perform the best in the secondary market? I do think the 501st is the most popular. I would imagine the 501st and the Wolfpack are probably 2 of the most favorited. But I think in general, it seems like in general people will like the 501st more than the 212th. But obviously there's a lot of people out there who love 212, and it's going to look so good with Cody. My favorite is Clone Commander Cody, and my favorite is also 212. There you go. I'm aiming for 6 of the 501st. We'll sell 4 once they get to a price I'm comfortable with, and then when Wolf comes out, I'm going to go crazy on that collection. Fair play. Fair play. Do it. Hot Toys Django head sculpt didn't seem as good as Rex or Cody. Nope, definitely did not. They kind of missed the mark a little bit on that Django one. Curious to hear your thoughts on why you would need more than one clone trooper. Besides armor building, is there really a reason to buy more than one? Because the way I think about it when I want to display it is I'm pretty sure I want to have... in my mind, the way I'd want to have the display is I'd want to have Clone Wars Ahsoka in front with 2 of her troopers behind her. And then this is a kind of cheeky display, but on a different shelf, I want to have, and this is why I kind of want, like, I picked up 2 Ahsokas. Like, you probably could have guessed that. Like, I started off with 2. On the other display, I want to have Ahsoka with Captain Rex like behind her. Because obviously they're, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but like obviously if you watch the show, they're like kind of like a tag team, in season 7, and then on the other side facing them, I want to have Darkside Anakin with two phase 2 401 clone troopers facing him to try to set up like this, like what if Darkside Anakin and Ahsoka actually met, and like Captain Rex would have been like on like Ahsoka's side, and then you would have like Darkside Anakin with like the 2 phase 2 501st clone troopers behind him, like he did for like that that march scene where he marches on the temple. Like this. Like I imagine having Darkside Anakin with 2 phase 2 clone troopers behind him facing facing Rex and Ahsoka. I think that would look really sick. So that's why I'm getting 4 at definitely. So yeah, I pre-ordered Ahsoka and 1 clone. I think I'm gonna get 2 clones total. I think I will get 2 of each clones and their commanders from my display. Yep, that's also really good too. If you can just get like 2 clones and the commander, I think that would look really good. But can you see like think about the demand for these clones? Now, granted, I'm still a bit skeptical on like obviously these figures are going to do well in the secondary market, but like a lot of people are just jumping to conclusions saying, dude, these clones are sick, they're going to be $500 in the secondary market once they sell out and stuff. And like very, 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 very plausible that this happens. But if we just get a surplus of clones, that could change things a bit. Granted, they are going to be different battalions. But like just look at the people in this chat right now and use that as like a sample size. Think about all these, like I've only heard a couple people that are said they're getting only 1 clone. Like if you have like most people in this chat who probably usually only pick up 1 of each hot toy, picking up 2, 3, 4 clones. You got Jedi Patrol picking up 12. You got me probably gonna end up picking up 6. Like that's a lot of demand. Did you see the clean version of 501st teased in the Clone Wars Anakin pics? Okay, that was just computer-generated images. So, like, I think I don't think that that's actually something that we're going to be getting. I think we're just going to get this battle damage one. That was just, like, a background to have for the announcement of Anakin. Ugh, I need to get Darkside Anakin already. I had the Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan. He's so much, though. I know, Michael. It's tough, dude. Like, you just gotta get out there and you just gotta try and find a good deal, but I know it's tough. But like, if you make sure you're in the Facebook groups and just stay on there, I'm telling you, I've seen a couple times now Darkside Anakin for like 500, 450, 475 in Facebook groups. They go super quick, but you gotta grab on those. Like, don't pay the eBay prices for those. But something interesting about these clones from a supply side, I got a little bit of inside information on these clones and on Ahsoka. These things might be a wee bit undersupplied. I don't know. We're gonna see, but I'm being told from different comic shops that Sideshow is giving them a low limit on the amount that they can order, especially some of the smaller shops, which, to be clear, usually before all these shops get the same allocations, but I'm being told that some of these smaller comic shops are only getting 18 of each, which is low. And the reason why Sideshow said like these are just in crazy demand. Why? I imagine in my mind for a normal Hot Toys release, Let's think of one. Han Solo Deluxe. I imagine if a comic shop, like if Sideshow's like, yo, you can order 40 Han Solo Deluxes, they probably like, okay, I'll order like 10 or maybe like 7. And so Sideshow's like, cool. But I imagine this time when Sideshow like reached out to all their comic shops and like, okay, everybody put in your wholesale orders, and every single one was like, give me 30 of them, give me like 20 of them, like give me this. They were probably like, holy smokes, we do not have these allocations yet. And so they cut a lot of people and they said the most you can order is 18. But I'm being told that Sideshow is going to get back to some of these places in like a month to like revisit and see like what's up. So I will keep you guys in the loop. But if in a month or whatever, Sideshow's still like, yo, you guys can only order like 18 of each of these, you guys got to jump on some of these quick. This demand is going to be insane. There basically has, if you think about it, for Hot Toys, there basically hasn't been a figure yet that's been announced that's been as like given the ability to army build as much as these are. Like, sure, we get stormtroopers, like maybe someone will order like 2 remnant stormtroopers or maybe 2, you know, whatever, 2 of some trooper. But you have never seen something like this where, you know, a collector like me who's like, I'm definitely like more crazy than the average collector, but like when I saw this, I immediately said to myself, I'm definitely getting at least 4 of this. And like I said, Jedi Patrol ordering 12. I have other people on my Instagram who are DMing me telling me that they're ordering 6. You know, there has never been something like this where this many people are ordering it, and that is insane demand. Also, shout out to the viewers. We're hit 80 viewers for the first time. Let's go, guys. I appreciate all of you guys. That's sick. 81 viewers. That's fantastic. But yeah, so that's a bit of inside scoop. So you know, I'm not trying to scare you guys and say like, if you haven't ordered it yet, like go order right now. It's gonna sell out like in the next like day or two. But like, if these comic shops don't get these allocations, that's gonna be a very telling sign for how these figures are. You know, who knows? Like maybe Hot Toys was like thinking like, you know, Hot Toys' logic could have easily have been like, well, we know these figures are going to do well, so like maybe we'll produce, you know, 1.25x of what we usually produce, but they're getting like, you know, potentially 3x demand. Again, if the average person who usually only orders 1 of each Hot Toy is ordering maybe 3 on average now, more, that's a lot of demand, right? That's 3x. That's a ton of demand. And I don't know, you know, who knows if they're going to be able to handle it. So, moral of the story, if you guys haven't pre-ordered this yet, go find somewhere to pre-order it from, whether that be on Sideshow or hit up Steven's Collectibles, let him know that I sent you. Until he gets that website set up. I know a lot of you guys are still waiting for that website to get up. I'm not even sure if Steven's Collectibles might have already finished his allocations to people. But hit him up if you haven't yet. Find your comic book shop if you're willing to wait, you know, a week or 2 longer once this thing comes out. Get it for a good deal. Try and get no tax. Try and get like free shipping, but like, it's probably going to be available for pre-order for a while on Sideshow, but I'm just saying, like, the comic shops are getting smoked. Like all these places are like totally already allocated. For instance, just to like test the water and like get a feel for the market, if you guys didn't know this, you can go on Sideshow's website and you can look at their official distributors. I do this a lot when I'm trying to get more color on how the market is doing, because again, right, the premise of my channel is to talk about the Hot Toys market with you guys. So like, I'm always trying to, any free time that I have, I always try and like do like some research. And sometimes what I like to do is I like to just call random comic shops and ask them a couple questions. And so if you guys go here and you do like search, you can like get every single shop that's a Hot Toys distributor, and most of these places actually carry Hot Toys. So I called a couple random shops today just to get like a more like broad, like random statistical idea of what's going on. And I called a few, like I called this one shop that I have called before, and I know they're not even that big into Hot Toys, and like they don't even like sell that many, and they don't even carry it in their store because they don't have enough demand. And I called him and I said, hey, are you guys taking pre-orders for Ahsoka? And he was like, yeah, man, that figure's been crazy though. We only have 3 slots left if you want one. This place, like, this place doesn't even carry Hot Toys in their store. That's how little Hot Toys they sell. They just do like, they basically like middleman, like, oh, if you want to pre-order, just like pre-order through us, and then like, you know, we'll make like, you know, a couple of bucks, and then we'll give you like free ship. We'll let you like come pick it up for free so you can like save on shipping. That's one of the shops I called, and he was like, yeah, dude, we have 3 slots left, and it's been what, like 2 days. That's a very good indicator for what other Hot Toys shops are experiencing. 80 people, yeah, man, you'll be hitting 1,000 subs soon. Dude, it's insane. I can't believe we have 82 people in here. Let's go. That's sick. You guys are the bomb. I'm hoping we hit 1,000 subs soon. We're making good strides. Already got Rex, so they'll look awesome with him. Yeah, dude, Rex is gonna, yeah, it's gonna look absolutely amazing. It is needless to say. Hot Toys Black Panther waitlist is full and has spiked on eBay. Sucks. I really wanted to see him on my shelf as a tribute. Rest in peace, Wakanda Forever. I know, dude. It's just like I posted on my Instagram about this. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, somebody posted in a Facebook group today. And if you guys are following me on Instagram, then you would have already seen this. But this dude posted on Instagram today, in Facebook today, in one of the Hot Toys group, and he was like, "Brand new Black Panther, selling it for $1,000." And he got absolutely roasted for like 7 minutes. That's the person who I screenshotted on my Instagram story. I didn't use his name because like whatever, I'm not gonna do that to him. He got roasted for like 20 minutes, and then he got banned for the group. Look, I am all about open, free market, you know, take investments, do what you need to do, grow your collection in the most financially savvy way. There are a lot of boundaries that you cannot cross. That is something that is so scummy. I would never ever do that, and I think that like, I imagine, and I know like most of you guys on the channel would never do something like that. That's just like so low. Like the dude like yesterday, and he probably looked at it and said, "Oh well, look at me! Like I got my brand new Black Panther. I didn't open because I didn't even like this figure. I'm gonna go sell it for $1,000 now." And what's sad is somebody out there is probably gonna pay something crazy like that. Like somebody out there is gonna pay $800 for Black Panther tonight, because they absolutely love Black Panther and they maybe just never got around to getting it because it was so available in the secondary market. And then now it's gone, and like now they really want it, and like it's terrible. It's classless, and that's like I'm all about the open free market. Like make your money and do what you need to do. That's a boundary you can't cross. It's disgusting. Will all this hype push Cody's price up? Dude, this is just so supportive for Cody. Of course, yeah. This is like very good. Like clones are going to be a very big part of people's Star Wars collections. Yeah, we'll do at some point. Prefer to buy the Blu-ray collection when it comes out. I hope people don't sleep on Cody. His aftermarket price will be $500, especially the 200 come much later. Yeah, dude, his aftermarket price could easily be $500 to $600. If any, I hope nobody here is sleeping on Cody. Please don't sleep on Cody. It's such a no-brainer. And Sam makes a really good point. The fact that we're getting to 212, we're probably gonna get the 212s probably long after Cody sells out. The people that pick up that 212, guess what the very, 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 very first figure they're gonna go get? They're gonna go get Cody, and he's not gonna be cheap. That lag time between Cody and the 212, Sam makes just a fantastic point. That's gonna be huge. People in Facebook groups say they think that they are going to make an endgame Black Panther. Yeah, and that's the other thing. People are like going and selling who's buying the Black Panther because like he passed away, rest in peace. That does not mean that they're going to not make any more Black Panther. Look, I mean, they made Bespin Leia, right? And they made Endor Leia too. Like they will make a endgame Black Panther. I'm sure of it. And if anything, they'll do it more now than ever. So like all those like scummy scalpers, like whatever, like it's just poor taste. It's terrible. Wow, that's insane. Not surprising though. Probably won't ever see Black Panther figure. Hopefully we get a restock Black Panther. I think we will. I think we'll get an endgame one. Just because based off of historically, like the same, like, you know, when Carrie Fisher, rest in peace, passed away, we still got like Leia figures after. So I wouldn't be too concerned. In UK, not many shops have Hot Toys. Only Forbidden Planets that have in-store figures. Yeah, it's crazy. It's tough out there in the UK. There's a lot of shops in America that actually have them. Yeah, maybe people want to endgame Black Panther, but I don't how that work after someone passes. Yeah, like I said, they did it with Leia. Do you think Aquaman from his own movie is worth investing? I live in Shanghai and I can get 2 of them for about 280 Canadian each. I think a lot of people are reaching for DC. A lot of DC fans really want to, they want to see DC do well. Look, I love the DC fans. I love the DC fans. But here's the big thing for me with DC. The Dark Knight is, before even being a comic fan, Star Wars fan, like a nerd or anything, The Dark Knight was already my top 2 favorite movies of all time still. That was an absolutely amazing movie. And if they ever release more updated versions of Dark Knight Hot Toys, I would definitely buy them. The only reason why I don't have them in my collection is because I think they're just like a little bit dated and I think that they have too many issues. But The Dark Knight is an example of a movie that is absolutely fantastic and can move and take an entire franchise and Hot Toys higher. For Star Wars, and it's like the same. And so I guess the point I'm trying to make here is DC needs a really good movie. And unfortunately, like when it comes to like the DC like comic book era universe, like Justice League, Wonder Woman, all these different movies, a lot of the movies are like pretty good, but overall, like my opinion, there's just not one like breakout movie that's just like really, really good. And that's not hate to DC, because Star Wars like could have had the same issue. Like the sequels in my mind are awful, and I'm as big of a Star Wars fan as I am. I don't have a single sequel figure in my collection because the sequel movies suck, and I think that a lot of the DC movies are just kind of boring and kind of suck. What they need some core movie that can build a really dedicated like audience outside of like the more niche audience of like the DC fans who like fans of the comic books, fans of the characters. It needs to be able to reach that broader audience. And like for Marvel, even Marvel like had like a somewhat similar issue. Like sure, like Marvel had like some good movies like Iron Man 1. Obviously there's a lot of good movies like leading up to, like Civil War was really good for Marvel. But what really pushed Marvel Hot Toys in the secondary market to a new level was Infinity War and Endgame. I know a lot of Marvel fans out there, you make your arguments of like different movies, but really you can't deny it was Infinity War and Endgame. Why? Because those are 2 movies that were so good from like a story perspective, character perspective, acting perspective, all in perspective. It brought in a lot of new collectors who weren't that big into Marvel before, that are such big fans of those movies that they now want to collect Marvel figures. For Star Wars, they're lucky. They have the original trilogy. It's the original trilogy that really carries them. And then you have like, a lot of people like Revenge of the Sith, a lot of people like Clone Wars. So that helps the Star Wars community. And then like because of Revenge of the Sith is good, like episode 1, episode 2 get like looped into it. But like the sequels suck. For DC, this comic book like era, they need a really good movie to push the DC market. Could that be the Snyder Cut? Could that be Robert Pattinson Batman? Absolutely. But it's going to be important to wait and see. That's what they really need. They just really need a good movie. And if The Dark Knight had come out and it was like part of like the DC comic book universe, that is a movie that can do it. But right now, that's my concerns with DC. And I get the hype. I get it. We're getting new announcements for DC, but like that's what DC needs, in my opinion. All right. So we talked about the 501st Super. That's my opinion. It's absolutely fantastic. I think that if you want to collect these, just make sure to remember to just be a bit nimble. We're gonna have a lot of these coming out. There was another figure that was announced this week. The best hot toy that's ever been announced. Let's just talk about it right now. I mean, is this the best hot toy announcement you think? First, let's talk about for Star Wars. The Star Wars fans out there, do you guys think this is the best announcement Star Wars Hot Toys has done for Star Wars? I think it is. I mean, what did Chris Letty say on the Six Hill Scavenger stream? I think he said that Ahsoka is the number 2 most fan favorite character of all the Star Wars universe. It's insane. From a figure perspective, in my mind, she's perfect. The face sculpt is bang on, dead on, 100% best head sculpt they could have done. The outfit is great. I've seen the things, right? I've seen people say like they don't love the how this like crumples up. I think it's a minor thing in the armpit. Everything else is perfect. The fact that, do you guys understand how huge it is that they did not give us jointed elbows? That was such a little thing that could have been such a big mistake. I'm so happy they didn't do it and they gave us seamless arms. This like material that they use is going to be very posable on the legs. It's fantastic. Even like the skirt looks like it's going to be like nice and posable. The eyes, we're gonna put eyes like posable eyes. Let's go. Amazing. Love it. So from a figure perspective, oh, I just realized you guys gotta tell me this kind of stuff. I didn't have the screen up. Okay, we're gonna rewind it. Actually, you know what? Since I did that, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, 30 seconds, and then we're gonna get into this. But I definitely just talked about Ahsoka for 2 minutes, showing you guys these images, and I was on my webcam the whole time. 30 seconds, right back. BRB. Hold on. Now an ad's playing. Let me make sure to have some music for you guys. I should just be playing this on Spotify, but I really like this one playlist on YouTube. Which is why I crush you guys with these YouTube ads. I'm not even getting monetized for these things. I'm playing these ads for... You guys are hearing these ads through this... Whoever made this playlist. All right, 30 seconds. Countdown. Go. I'm back. 30 seconds. Okay. Again, if you guys saw my review, this head sculpt is perfect. They struck the perfect balance between animated and non-animated and realistic. The seamless arms, absolutely fantastic. What a great look by them. The fabric that they used on the legs, very posable. The fact that we can move her eyes, fantastic. From a figure perspective, I know people say that like it's gonna get like wrinkled up and balled up under her armpits. Hopefully they fix that by the time we actually get release. But that's like a very like I'm throwing rocks at a glass glass cabinet right now. That's just a very small gripe. So from a figure perspective, she's perfect. I love the cloak that she comes with. I love this cloak. The holograms are a wash, whatever. It's just the holograms. Biggest problem with this release, why did they not give us a deluxe version? Why didn't they give us a DX version? There's a lot of other figures that they give us deluxe for that I don't need a deluxe for. This one I need a deluxe for. Why are you giving us a deluxe Han Solo from Solo: A Star Wars Story and you're not giving us a deluxe Ahsoka? This is what I'm talking about with Hot Toys. And like I love Hot Toys as a company, and honestly like their ignorance and their business model is like almost charming because it shows how good of a company they are. It's really just like they're like collectors and artists first, and then they're like business people second, and you can tell just by the way they run their business. If they had, and it seems like they knew their market, they knew how big this is going to be. I hope they knew how big this is going to be. This should have been a deluxe version. There should have been a version that's like $80 more and come with something else that we could have needed. What could we have needed with this? They could find something. One, they could have given us an animated head sculpt with a realistic head sculpt. They could have given us swap out head sculpts. That would have been sick. But like, just like, if you just go through the show, I'm sure there's tons of things that they could have given us. Like, they could have given us this like evil Ahsoka. That would have been pretty sick. They could have given us a lot else for a deluxe version. With that being said, again, I'm throwing rocks at a glass cabinet. This is a perfect figure. My only gripe is I wish I could give them more money. I wish, like, as a consumer, I applaud them for listening to the fans and giving us the figure that we wanted, and not only that, but executing it to a T. So I applaud them from a collector perspective, from a business perspective. Like, I want to give you more money. When does that happen? When you want to give a company more money? Like, I want you to give me a more expensive version of this. So that's like my one major gripe with it. But and people are asking me, what could they give us with the deluxe? This. Give us this base. How sick would that have been? If you guys have watched season 7, you know what scene this base is from. Give us this base. Make it light up. Let's that's what we needed. Like, they could have given us her bird. Can't remember his name. Yeah. What is that bird's name? That would have been sick too. Yeah, people are saying, what could they have given us? They could have given us a ton of stuff. She was in the show for 7 seasons. You can find something. I mean, they gave Clone Wars Anakin an STAP. Who knows? When did he ever even... I don't even remember him using that. Yeah, give us this bird. I don't even remember... What's his bird's name? Morai? Morai? Oh, Griffin got it. Morai. Yeah. I don't even... Why don't I don't even remember the bird. Yeah, give us Morai. Need Morai. Where's Morai? What the heck? Come on, I've been asking for Morai for like a year now. What have we all been saying for the past year? For the past year, we've all been saying, give us a Hot Toys Morai. And this is the perfect opportunity. No, but really, they should have given us a deluxe set, and they should have given us with this base. I would have taken the owl too, or the bird, or whatever it is. I don't care. Anything related to Ahsoka, just give me more and just keep charging me more. I would have taken like a super deluxe set that costs like $200 more, and give me like anything you can give me with Ahsoka. This is the figure that so many people have wanted. Now, I obviously, like, I'm not jumping on any bandwagon. I've been an Ahsoka day one fan for sure. I love the Clone Wars. I will say, though, Captain Rex is still the #1 figure I wanted more than any other Hot Toy in the Hot Toys collection. Ahsoka is number 2. Ahsoka's number 2. For me, Captain Rex was the one I really wanted. So the fact that they're giving us both, announcing both within 3 months is basically, I don't know, Christmas and August. So it is fantastic. Don't understand why Hot Toys doesn't make 2 head sculpts. An animated Rex head sculpt would have been perfect for a deluxe. Yeah, like they could have definitely given us. I think the reason why they probably didn't give us an animated one was because then like if they give us an animated one, they kind of give us an animated one for every single Clone Wars release that they do, and that's holding themselves to a bargain that's going to be pretty hard to fulfill. So I recognize it. Also, I think I saw Brian in here. Like, what's going on, Brian? Welcome on in. Green sabers, yeah, they could have given us green sabers. What else do you guys think they could have given us? Don't understand why okay, sorry, I read that. I think Ahsoka is the best Hot Toys release. I think this looks on her lightsabers won't light up, right? But seamless arms. Yeah, her lightsabers won't light up. I don't even care about that. I'm so down for Hot Toys to just get rid of that whole light up lightsabers and start giving us something different. So that wasn't a big deal for me. Rebels Ahsoka would be totally different. Yeah, for sure. Rebels is going to be a whole nother thing. Like, they don't, like, just because they have the Clone Wars license can make this Ahsoka doesn't mean they can make it Rebels Ahsoka, obviously, yet. I wouldn't mind if Hot Toys use joints for Ahsoka's arms because the seamless material won't go well with the humidity in my area. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, fair play. I guess for me, I keep mine in a pretty climate-controlled area, so I was seamless arms all the way. I was so happy that they did that. I would have been so blown if they gave us jointed arms. It could have literally ruined the look of the figure for me. Up to 50 likes. You all appreciate it. Helping the girl. Yeah, dude, let's go. 50 likes. We're in here. We're running at it. Just customize a porg for Morai. I don't do any customizations. I've never, one, because I'm awful at them, and I would just ruin whatever I'm trying to customize. And 2, I'm like a brand junkie. Like, I want everything to be Hot Toys. I wish Hot Toys made better art for the box. I think the art boxes are pretty cool. I like them. I like the packaging that they come in. So many people got on the bandwagon after Season 7. Yeah, dude. Ahsoka exploded after Season 7. I actually had the vintage collection Ahsoka. If you guys don't know what that looks like, for all of the vintage. So obviously I had like the full like vintage collection hype, and this is like the Clone Wars vintage collection Ahsoka. And for those that you guys that don't know, basically this figure was like $120 in the secondary market for like literally 5 years, and then season 7 came out and this figure went to $250 in the secondary market. And I was like, you know, I was really scaling up my Hot Toys collection, and I was like, you know what, I love this figure and I love the vintage collection. I don't need it in my collection anymore, and so I sold it. And the hype just literally didn't stop for this figure. So I sold it at $250, which is like decent execution, but like this figure now, like there you go. Like this figure is like a now it's 300 plus in the secondary market for a 3 3/4 inch. It's this big. Is this big? 3 3/4 inch vintage collection figure. This figure retailed for $8. Now over $325, $350 in the secondary market. And it's just gonna keep going. The Ahsoka hype is unreal. That's why this Hot Toy is going to do unreal. Like Ahsoka is just an unreal character. People just love it. I'm sure companies will make third-party head sculpts for Clone Wars figures. Yeah, I'm sure they will too. But I don't buy any of the third-party stuff. Like I said, I just like to stick to Hot Toys. Hot Toys is the best. I don't stray too far away. Maybe wait a couple months and see a deluxe release. Yeah. So here's the thing. In my mind, I think that Hot Toys is very aware of the like unreal demand for Ahsoka Tano figures. I just think like it's basically like it's rumored everywhere. Like we're gonna see her in season 2 of The Mandalorian. I'm thinking maybe they just like didn't give us a deluxe version of this because they were like, okay, we're just like gonna get this out, get the people what they want, and then maybe if she appears and when she appears in Mandalorian season 2, that's when they give us like a deluxe version. But it's not the Clone Wars. It's not gonna be the Clone Wars. It's gonna be the Mandalorian. I want the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars one is the one I really love. With that being said, I might be eating my own words if she's absolutely amazing in the Mandalorian, but I loved her in the Clone Wars. That's what I really wanted. I wanted a deluxe set. But it is what it is. I'm not going to complain. It's an amazing figure for a very, very, very fair price. Could have made an Ahsoka 2-pack with this and the young one. Yeah, dude, they could have done a lot of things, and I would have bought all of them. I think Hot Toys clones will keep their market value for years to come. The head sculpts and figure are just so amazing. I don't see how they could improve, unlike the Sideshow clones. Oh yeah. They basically, I don't think they can get any better than they're doing with these clones. All they can do is just try and give us more accessories. They're already giving so much accessories. Is the Incinerator Trooper coming out soon? I saw some sales on eBay. Yep, Aaron, it has been released in Hong Kong, so we should be getting it hopefully in like a month or two in the States. Hot Toys Jessie, I know, we need a Hot Toys Jessie for sure. What is he talking about? So yeah, like those are my thoughts on Ahsoka. They crushed it. I love this photo. I think this photo alone like probably really helped Anakin Skywalker Lightside in the secondary market. How sick does that look together? She just fits so well next to him from a like realness perspective. I think we all know the best Hot Toys release would be a 2-pack of Marty's sisters from season 7, better than Rex and Ahsoka combined. For a second I was like, wait, who are the Marty sisters? He's trolling for sure. It's that like 3-episode arc that was like everybody loves season 7, but they were like, what is this? It was boring. I love Clone Wars. Those episodes sucked. If they released this, I would just laugh so hard. That was a tough 3 episodes to get through. But they were making us pay our dues. They knew they had to give us some filler before they released some absolute straight fire on us. Hot Toys Jessie will 100% be released, mark my words. I am not going to disagree with you there. I definitely think he will be released. I imagine he's probably, like, for the next commander we get, I imagine he's probably in the top 2 running for it. They're pushing out Season 7. It's clear to us now that they're focusing on Season 7. Like, Jessie obviously had a very prominent role in Season 7. Like, yeah. If you could choose the next 3 clone troopers for Hot Toys to make, which would be? If you are including commanders, I want why do you do this to me? I want Wolfpack troopers to go with him, and then an ARC trooper. So Echo or 5s. Or I guess I would take Jesse too. One of those. Honestly, there's so many that could go. Unfortunately, what I think is going to happen is I imagine they're probably going to give us 212th next. Obviously to go with Cody. I'm a big fan of 212. Like, I'll pick up 2 of them. And I'm not in love with the Legion, but I would agree. I do want the 212th to come out sooner rather than later because I obviously want him to be displayed with my Cody. But I'd love to see an ARC Trooper or someone get released. Hot Toys General Grievous released since they will be doing Clone Wars now. It's so tough. Like, I'm sure it will come, but at some point. But there's so many easier figures. Look, from a business perspective, there are so many easier figures that Hot Toys can make than having to go through the struggles of trying to make a clone General Grievous. Like, there's so many clone troopers that they can release. It's going to be so much easier for them, and those are going to sell out. They're going to sell out like instantly as well. Like, they're going to sell out as well. So like, I feel like they're not going to be rushing to make General Grievous, unfortunately. Although I would love to see a General Grievous. Question for everyone in the chat. Okay, cool. Cody or Rex? Rex. You already knew I was gonna say that. Marty's arc was 4 episodes. Yeah, dude, it was 4 episodes. It was old. Dude, it felt like 10 episodes. Like, I still loved it because I love Clone Wars, but I was, you know that feeling when you're watching a show and you're like, man, these are some filler episodes. Those were some filler episodes. The Marty's arc was the hardest 4 weeks of my life to get through. I know. Every time at the end of the Marty's episode, I was like, man, is this the end? I hope they're not doing like an arc, and they weren't. At the end, I was like, I hope this is like a really concluding episode. You know when you can tell like it's the end of an arc in the Clone Wars show, and it just kept going, and I was like, God, please. Like, we just got off the Bad Batch, and like now we're getting these clowns. Come on now, come on. Oh, we forgot about the Bad Batch. Yeah, dude, the Bad Batch. Like, I'm sure we're gonna get them too. There's just from season 7 alone, there's literally like 25 figures that they can give us, which is sick. Yeah, so this figure is insane. All right, I do want to show you guys some of the pickups that I've gotten this week. Let me flip it to this camera. So it sounds like a lot of you guys are also getting a lot of your Hot Toys orders in this week. I was too. I also picked up some other stuff along with it. What's the best way to do this? Should I turn on the light for this? Let me turn on this light. Pretty decent size haul this week. It was a good week. I'm debating doing like a, like haul video and stuff, but first one that I got. Hot Toys, let's go. And this one, it sounds like a lot of people got this one in. I was pleasantly surprised with this one. My vintage Boba Fett came in. Dude, this box is sturdy. This box is sturdy, and this figure looks great. It kind of made me, so once I got this, I was like, man, I actually really, really like this. Let me get this tape off. I really, really like this 40th anniversary packaging. So I hit up Steven, and I already have the Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader, but I love this packaging. And so I let Steven know. I said, Steve, you can put me in for 40th anniversary Darth Vader. I really, really like this packaging, and I haven't opened him yet. I'm just not sure if I'm going to open him yet. He just looks very, very good in the box. This is a real surprise to me. I didn't realize how sturdy the box is going to be. It's like a thick cardboard. Like, you can definitely display this on the shelf, and it's going to look good. I wish that they didn't put the plastic in the, like, on the figure though. Like, I would have loved for it to be a much more like cleaner display, so that it can really look good in the box. The plastic all over the figure just makes it not look as good. But yeah, I haven't opened it yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to yet or not. I just really, really like this packaging, and like having him next to my vintage collection Boba Fett's just looks very good. So that was the first pickup I got. Put a stick that right here. What else I got this week? Oh, Marvel fans. Where the Marvel fans at? Where the Marvel fans at? Where the Marvel fans at? Got a Marvel hot toy in. What we got? What we got? What we got? Far From Home Spider-Man. Looks fantastic. Yeah, the box lid opens from the bottom, has a magnet in it. Yeah. I'm hip. I just haven't I haven't done that yet, but I know like basically like doing that like just it's not really opening it. Did get the Hot Toy Spider-Man from Far From Home. Again, another sick figure. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy I picked this one up. I haven't gotten into like fully displaying him yet. I opened it up and took a look at him and everything. Also love this box. Let me flip this so I can see what I'm doing here. I love how this opens up and you get like a nice shot of Mysterio. The drone is sick. This was a sick release. I'm not gonna say and do like a full unboxing review and whatnot, of course, but we'll give you guys a little look at it for those of you who didn't pick this one up. I was pumped to get this one because I missed out on the first homemade Spider-Man, and I wanted one that was like super posable. So I think it looks great. I'm sure all of you guys have already seen reviews on him. I like him with the hood up too. Cool figure. Very posable. I love the fabric. This is gonna be a good one. I'm gonna pose that crap out of this one. I'm gonna get him in some sweet Spider-Man poses. He's gonna go into the detolfs next. I gotta start doing some detolf shuffling. Now that we're getting some things. I still haven't got my Remnant Troopers in. I still have 2 of them coming in. Feel a little bad that I ended up just buying the 2 Remnant Troopers now with all these clones coming out. But like you live and you learn. Like we'll see what happens with Remnant Trooper. They're super undersupplied, so like I don't know. But I know like a lot of people are like maybe scaling back some of their other Star Wars orders. But I was super pumped. This is a really great Marvel figure. I'm excited for this, and like hopefully I get my Mark 47 soon. I feel like I'm just I leaned into the Marvel figures that I wanted, and I tried not to go crazy with Marvel because I know myself and I know like Star Wars is like my primary passion. So I'm kind of happy with myself that I only ordered like I have like 10 Marvel figures on pre-order, which I think is fair. And like obviously a lot of people have a lot more Marvel figures, but like I know Star Wars is where I want to be, and now that we're getting these clones, I'm even more happy that I didn't go totally into Marvel Endgame and like fall into the hype, because like if I had ordered I didn't order a Hawkeye Deluxe. If I had ordered a Hawkeye Deluxe, I know by now I definitely would have been mad at myself, and I would have wished I would have just saved that for a Clone Trooper, or an Ahsoka. Congrats on picking up the homemade Spider-Man. Thanks, dude. I think it's cool. I think it's a really good release. I'm really happy I picked him up. Yeah, I went ham when I first got into it. By the end of July, I was at 15. Yeah, dude, it's easy. It's a slippery slope. I'm just trying to be picky what I buy, but we're getting some really nice figures incoming. Yeah, dude. And then now is a better time than ever to be picky, because like we have a lot of heat coming. 60, I love how excited you get unboxing figures. I can see your inner kid come out every time you show a figure on your stream. I know, dude. I love it, dude. We can get as old as we want, and work sucks, and real world has a lot of sucky things. But like being able to collect something like these toys, and it's sick. I just got my Remnant Trooper. The weathering looks much better in person. I've heard that. I'm excited to see it in person. Did you get these from Steven? I'm still waiting on my vintage Boba from Sideshow. I got homemade suit from Steven's. Obviously Boba Fett I didn't, because that's only from Sideshow. And then I got my Remnant Troopers are coming from Steven, and then my Han Solo Deluxe that I recently got, which I still haven't unboxed, is also came from Steven's. He's the plug, dude. Have 900 Marvel comics, so don't need any figures. Dang! What does a room even look like with 900 comics? I imagine you probably have some of them like on display and stuff. Dang! Back up to 80 people in the stream again. Let's go. Like that stream. Let's get this going. For For those of you guys who are watching the stream or the new to the channel, I'll do my little plug. So all the fellow subscribers who are in here all the time, you guys are gonna have to cringe a little while I do my pitch. But my channel is called 6 Scale Economist. I talk about hot toys, everything 6 scale. Talk about different other things, but in general, I stick to hot toys, sideshow, and the thing that I try and focus on my channel is I talk about hot toys from both a collector and investment perspective. I not only try and give my opinion on what I think about the actual figure, because I'm a collector first and an investor second, but I also try and think about like what I think these figures are going to do in the secondary market and like my opinion on what's going on in the secondary market. So if you guys enjoy that type of content and, you know, like the videos, just make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000. All right, pitch is done. I had to do it. I just put this in the bag and I forgot to put the slip cover. Every time I rebox these hot toys, I do stuff like that all the time. Do I want a Remnant Trooper? I don't know, dude. EH Designs, it's tough because there's so much heat coming out now, and like all these clones. Like, are you really gonna want a Remnant Trooper on your display shelf when you can have like your 501st or your 212 or your Wolfpack Troopers out there? I don't know, but the thing that makes me less concerned with Remnant Troopers is I'm really happy they're only doing one batch of them. So as long as I can just like stay above water and stay around retail, like I'm okay with, you know, maybe taking a bit of a wash and just selling them. If these Remnant Troopers like super oversupplied and they're about to sit in stock for like a year or more on Sideshow, I would have been pretty bummed that I ordered it, because now I'm gonna lose money on it if I end up selling it, and that because I don't have room in my collection because I want to like get into all these clones. How well is Vintage Boba? Vintage Boba is great. He was really surprising to me. I would say that after having Solo Deluxe for a bit of time now, I'm actually starting to get a bit underwhelmed by it. I'm just not totally in love with it. I was really impressed with this Vintage Boba, and I was impressed with how much I like the box. The fact that it's that that sturdy is really cool. Armored Mace is awesome looking. Yeah, dude, an Armored Mace is gonna be great. I bet we'll get it eventually. Sheesh, nice scoop, man. I appreciate it, dude. I did some pretty good scoops. I got some more stuff too. That's not it. We got some more stuff for the haul. Fett going to do in the secondary market. I think Boba Fett in the secondary market, it's going to do well. Why is it going to do well? One, I would say in general, it seems like people are responding well to this box art. And two, it's Boba Fett. Dude, it's not rocket science. Oh wait, it does open. Oh, is it really that easy? Oh, okay. I guess you can do that. I think it looks better when it has it down, though. Dude, magnets? Come on, in the box? These boxes are sick. I don't leave my Hot Toys in boxes. You don't do that! But I might leave this one in the box. Yeah, dude, I think Vintage Boba is going to do well. Why? It's Boba Fett. It's not rocket science. Boba Fett does well. And I wasn't as bullish on this Boba Fett release until I saw what Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett did in the secondary market. The fact that it sat in stock for so long and then went waitlist and then got reissued. Oh, sorry. Okay, this is the timeline of the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett, right? Came in stock, sat for like a year. We're talking about this one. Let me pull this up. Hot Toys Boba Fett Empire Strikes Back. Bad Boys waitlist again. If you haven't checked out my review, I did a review on this figure. I got this figure a while ago. Okay. This Boba Fett came out, sat in stock for a year. A lot of people like slept on it. You know, at the time we had already had the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. It went waitlist. The figure retailed for $267. It went up to $450 in the secondary market. And okay, keep in mind, when I tell you guys that I'm talking about in the secondary market, a lot of you guys will message me and be like, dude, Anakin Skywalker is going for $900 on eBay. when you are comparing to the secondary market on eBay, sold listings only. You do not care about what people are listing them for. It's about sold listings. So when I say that a figure is going for something in the secondary market, I'm referring to sold listings, because sold listings is actually what these figures are selling for. People can ask whatever they want. This figure was selling for $450 in the secondary market. Then it got announced that they were restocking it, and it went back up for pre-order. But you had like a 9-month wait time, or like a year wait time until release. And it's still it was when it was still available for pre-order on Sideshow. But it was like a year until it gets released. It was still going for like $330 in the secondary market. It never dropped below $300, even when the pre-order was still available. And then it went waitlist again, and now it's pushing to $450 again in the secondary market. The fact that this figure can do this, and you have Return of the Jedi Boba, Animated Boba, this Boba, and Vintage Boba, which is shipping now, shows you the demand for Boba Fett. I think that this Boba Fett will do quite well in the secondary market. I honestly expect like this figure to be a $420 figure in the secondary market. If you guys haven't picked this one up yet, it's definitely still available for order right now. I think it's in stock now. Right, it's in stock. $255 retail. Nice. I couldn't even remember what it retailed for. Yeah, still available for pre-order. If you guys don't have a Boba Fett in your collection, scoop this Boba Fett. This is a good Boba Fett. You can only order it from Sideshow. Scoop this Boba Fett. I think it'll do just fine in the secondary market. Empire Strikes Back Boba better than Mando. No, I like Mando more. I have the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. I did my review on it. The helmet, he's a little bit of a bucket head, which is something that always bothers me. I think the Mando looks great. Granted, I don't have the Mando in hand yet. I'm still waiting for mine to come in. Vintage Boba is super cool, but still prefer Empire Strikes Back. Vintage Boba should stay in the box for reserve value. Yeah, that's another thing. This is like most Hot Toys you can open, and like you're only gonna lose like max 5% value. This one I think you're gonna get hurt on a little bit if you open it. That's not the reason why I'm not opening it though. I'm just not opening it because right now because I already have the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett, and I really like the way that one looks in the box. I started on Vintage Collection, so I love that in box like Kenner look. Saw a Kenner collector buy Boba just because of the box. He liked the figure, so maybe it brings new collectors. Yep, it definitely brings new collectors in the market. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy like Ahsoka. Ahsoka really brought people, new collectors, into the Hot Toy market. But these vintage boxes definitely are bringing in new collectors. And now, obviously, we have him, Vader, and now we have Snowspeeder Luke coming out in 2045. So I have the Boba Fett reissue on pre-order. Oh, let's go. You got into the pre-order? Dude, that's a snipe. You're in the money already. You're going to be in the money. That figure, once that figure comes out, it's going to be, it's already like 400. What's the last? I haven't checked it in a bit now. Hot Toys, Empire Strikes Back, Boba Fett. Boom. There you go. Like, mic drop. Who was it that asked me? Was it Derrickus? Were you the one that asked me if it's going to do well in the secondary market, Vintage Boba? I can't remember who asked me. Who asked me? Oh, Alexis Ortiz. Is it Alexis Ortiz? Yeah, I assume it's Alexis Ortiz. This is the mic drop. This is the answer to your question. This is the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett Deluxe. $450 sold yesterday, plus shipping, plus taxes. The person that bought this on this bid is paying $520 for this figure. This figure sat. It sat for a long time. The not this one, the Empire Strikes Back one. It sat. It got restocked. Like, the power of the demand for Boba Fett is very strong. If you're trying to tell me, if you want to make the argument to me that this vintage Boba Fett, which has a very unique display box that seems like has actually impressed people more than they had expected, and it's like the Kenner look, and it's a Boba Fett, is going to go below retail, I put a lot of money. This figure never sees retail again once it sells out. So, with that being said, it's a free option. Buy it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Dude, I totally agree. Vintage Boba will perform well. Yeah. Look at the animated Boba. Going to be very similar. Yep, exactly. They are going to be very similar. And animated Boba is what now? I mean, that figure's been hovering, what, like 500? 450, 500? Hot Toys. But like the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett is so convincing. 425. Oh wait, this is kind of long ago. Wait, animated Boba Fett. Ended recently. Yeah. Wow, this figure doesn't move. This figure is not that liquid. It doesn't trade very often. These are Australia, so like a lot different, but like, what's this? America? June 16th. This is a while ago. It's a $450 figure on Facebook. I pre-ordered Vintage Boba, but I'm hesitant because I still kind of prefer the look of Mythos Boba. What do you think about Mythos Boba from Sideshow? Should I switch my order or keep Vintage Boba? Hot Toys, Hot Toys, Hot Toys, Hot Toys. Sideshow has their things that they're good at. Their Mythos statues are good. Like, I have them on pre-order, all 3 of them. Yikes. But other Mythos figures, the short answer is you should just get the vintage one. On a percentage basis, I'm almost positive the vintage Hot Toys Boba Fett will do better than Mythos. Mythos is still like, didn't Mythos like sell out for a while and like came off waitlist and stuff? And like Mythos Obi-Wan 6 scale figure just like doesn't do well. I stay away from Sideshow 1/6 scale figures. I'm not a big fan of the Boba Fett armor, not gonna lie. Jango is more my style. To each their own. That's fair play. I kind of like the Jango Fett armor too, but I like Boba Fett's armor. It's classic. I'm going to start a vintage Hot Toys inbox collection. Dude, I know, right? That's how I feel. We can't do it. 2045, yeah, dude, for real. I think I can find DX Mall cheaper on eBay than Anno Toys right now. Okay, yeah. A lot of I know that like ever since I talked about Anno Toys, it seems like a lot of people are like talking about it and like looking at it. I need to caveat it with this. Anno Toys has a lot of good deals, but the good deals go quickly. In the general stagnant state that Anno Toys is in, most of these deals aren't that good. Like, don't trip over these deals. Like, why would you pick up this Yoda? Just pick it up from Sideshow. Like, I don't use Anno Toys to pick up figures, like a lot of figures. I only use Anno Toys to check it when they do restocks, because when they do restocks, that's when it's really huge. But like the stuff that sits, like it sits there for a reason. It sits there because it's overpriced. Like this site is like pretty low key. A lot of people don't really know about it, although I have kind of blown it up now. Obviously all of you guys know, but you guys are the day one homies, so you guys should know about the plug sites like this. But like some of these figures are here to sit, and they sit for a reason. Like this Obi-Wan, like it's cool they have Obi-Wan in stock. It's a fair price though. It's just a fair price. So like don't trip too hard on Anno Toys. We use Anno Toys for their restocks. We don't use them to like buy the figures that have been sitting there. They've been sitting for a while. Like this Return of the Jedi Luke, fair price. This Luke Deluxe is also like pretty fair price. Like you can basically find that price on eBay. This Bespin Leia is just fair price. You're better off just getting it in the US. But like what do we use Anno Toys for? We use Anno Toys when they restock things like Darkside Anakin, Lightside Anakin, Revenge of the Sith Standard for retail, Rogue One Stormtrooper, like Snowtrooper, K2SO, Shore Trooper. Those are the ones. That's what we use Anno Toys for. Like just Chirrut, you really shouldn't be buying this Chirrut. Like it's basically fair value. I'd rather just get it on eBay from someone. Another day, another dollar, another Economist stream. Let's go, Jaden. What's going on, dude? Welcome on in. No, I think it was just over 300 for DX17. Oh. 380 for DX16. Yeah, 380 for DX16. Nah, dude. You just get it on eBay. You can get it on eBay. You blew it up, LMFAO. I know. I feel kind of bad. I hope for the people that... I'm sure there are some people out there that already knew about Anno Toys before I kind of blew it up. So I'm sorry, but... honestly, when I was talking about it when it first started, I didn't realize that this many people were going to be, like, in the stream and stuff. But, like... You know, it should be out there. Like you guys follow my channel for a reason. It's because like you're trying to think about your collection in the most financially savvy way. This is a really good tool that I use. I blew it up for sure, but it's all good. It's all love. It's all love. LMAO day one homies. I want shirts. Dude, that would be hype. Maybe I'll make that shirt for the team store. We got a lot of day ones in here. Some of the people that started like commenting on my videos and in my streams, like you guys have been here like for like the whole ride. Like some of you guys have been in every single stream and been watching for the entire stream. It's sick. So maybe we got a little day one homies shirts going. Isn't Anno Toys like $50 for shipping? Yeah, so apparently it's gotten better because it looks like they quote it now, but it's going to be anywhere from like $35, $40 up to like $70 a figure. But you price that in. Like when I ordered my light side Anakin from them, this is like $235 USD plus, you know, maybe I think I paid like $50 shipping. I'm paying under $300 for a brand new light side Anakin. That's why we use Anno Toys. That is such a scoop and score. Who cares that it's $50 shipping? But like other ones, like why would you want to pick up deluxe like Sandstorm Luke? You're gonna pay $50 shipping. You're basically gonna be paying exactly what it's going for on eBay. I'd rather just get it on eBay, I think. What do you think about Toys Wonderland? Toys Wonderland isn't a plug. Like they don't. I mean, it's great if you want to get your figures early, but I'm a finance guy. I'd rather wait. I can wait a week or two after the figure comes out and not pay like Hong Kong early prices. They don't have any good deals or anything. Like, you know, they basically like they sell you if you want to order from them at retail and get your toys early, do that. But like their secondary market stuff, they don't touch Anno Toys. Anno Toys has insane deals. But like, look at this armory. Only 3 left for $1,000. Yeah, you're gonna keep those 3 armories. I'd rather pick that one up from in a Facebook group for $650. Their secondary markets are insane, which fair play to them. Do whatever you need to do. Yeah, Superman's $619, but like they charge maximum value for their figures in the secondary market. Anno Toys, whether it's because they are like trying to hook it up for people or it's because they're just like ignorant to what some of these figures go for in the secondary market. Not gonna lie. I think it's the latter reason is why you can get Shore Trooper for under $350 and you can get Light Side Anakin for under $250. Dude, honestly, I wish I had started this channel when they did the last when Anno Toys did the last real restock, not this like fake restock that they just did recently. Dark Side Anakin. This is gonna kill you guys. For all of you guys that are really looking for Dark Side Anakin, just don't listen to this. Man of Hall Collectibles, what's going on, dude? Sorry, I think I missed your message earlier. For those of you guys that need Dark Side Anakin, just close your ears, because you're not going to like this. They restocked Dark Side Anakin. I think I was literally the first person to know. I already had Dark Side Anakin, and I didn't want to, like, I didn't need to, like, go flip it or whatever. I was like, I could have, but I was like, whatever. They had Dark Side Anakin for $384. Brand new with the shipper box, which is not always guaranteed with Anno Toys. They sent me a picture. Wait, I think I have let me pull up the picture. I'll show you guys, so you guys don't know that I'm not telling you lies. Let me just pull up my conversation with them, because I originally was like, "Wow, do you have that Dark Side Anakin?" They were like, "Yeah." They had 2 Dark Side Anakins when they restocked, and I was like, "Can I see a picture? Does it come with a shipper box?" And they were like, "Yep." And they sent me a picture, and I was like, I don't need it. I already have one. Right here. Let me flip this webcam. This is a photo that they sent me, right? So I ordered the Rogue One Stormtrooper and the Snowtrooper. You can see him right behind me. But right there. Maybe you can, I don't know if you can see in the picture. See that? Anakin Skywalker Dark Side. They had 2 of those in stock with the shipper, and that's going to be under $430 shipped, brand new. So I wish I had the channel then. If I had the channel then, I would have let you guys know. I would want both of those Dark Side Anakins to go to one of the homies in the chat. So, but that's why we keep on Anno Toys, and I found it because I'm always looking at Anno Toys, because there can be insane deals like that. And it was just like a random Saturday night at like 2 in the morning. I was like just like doing whatever, and I looked. I was like, oh my gosh, there's a restock. Oh my gosh, they have 2 Dark Side Anakins in stock. But it's still not as good a deal as I got on the Light Side Anakin, getting that for $230. But that's a really good deal to get that under $430 for Dark Side Anakin shipped, with the brand new with the shipper. Man, Hulk Hubbles, I'm a little late. Hope I didn't miss anything. Nah, dude, we're just going through. I was going through. I was recapping some of the figures that I picked up this week. I got my Obi-Wan and Darkside Anakin today. Dude, I saw your story. That's sick, dude. Darkside Anakin is insane. I look at Anno Toys every morning for Lightside Anakin. EH Designs, you're killing me, dog. I wish I had the channel when they did the restock. It will come. Keep checking. I remember I was in the same situation with the Lightside Anakin too. I just kept checking, and then one day it just popped in stock. But yeah, dude, they had the Darkside Anakin too. Dang, I listened to that Darkside Anakin and that Duster. I'm trying to tell you, dude. I told you, don't listen. I told you, don't listen. You're not gonna want to hear it. I know how many people out there are tripping over themselves for this Darkside Anakin. But I think haven't a couple sold at 550 recently, or am I losing my mind? Am I losing my mind? Yeah, I'm losing my mind. He's selling for 650. This one sold for 500. Oh. 590. 650. Oh, God. These people. I feel bad for you people with 575, maybe without a box. Bam. Bam. 11 days ago. Brand new 725. For all the flippers out there, you could have scooped both of those on Anno Toys and flipped those bad boys. Make a quick what? $425.75? $600 before fees? On 2 Anakins? The power of Anno Toys, man. Gotta stay woke at Anno Toys. They had Obi-Wan Deluxe in stock close to retail at one point. Yep, for sure. I've been wanting a Snowtrooper so bad. Dude, I'm selling my Snowtrooper 2-pack. Hit me up on Instagram, maybe, if you want to buy it. I have the Snowtrooper 2-pack from Battlefront. At Economist, crazy how good of a situation Hot Toys is in. Same body mold for all the clones, head sculpt. They need different paint colors, each of them. Dude, they are set up to make... They have a gold mine. It's a gold mine. They have the golden finger. Like, anything in Clone Wars they touch is going to turn to gold. They literally produce a clone, and then they just make millions of dollars. I'm going to keep telling myself that Clone Wars Anakin will eclipse Darkside Anakin once it sells out. I think you can keep telling yourself that. Lightside Anakin, except for a very brief, like, 1 week period, has never eclipsed Darkside Anakin in the secondary market. And I would say Lightside Anakin is much closer in resemblance and characteristics to Clone Wars Anakin than Darkside Anakin, but I could be wrong. Either way, they're all going to do great. But Darkside Anakin is... I think Darkside Anakin is a class of their own. Did you pre-order him? Did I pre-order... Clone Wars Anakin? You asking me if I pre-ordered Clone Wars Anakin? I hope you're not asking me a question that's stupid. Come on, of course I pre-ordered Clone Wars Anakin. Any other sites like Anno Toys that have great prices on the secondary market new? Yeah, I got a couple other spots. I've never found one that's as good as Anno Toys, but that's actually a good segue into another pickup that I had. And I'm going to give you guys a tip with this one. But first, bathroom break. 30 seconds. Yeah, come on, get some. Okay, 30 seconds. Right back. I think my AC's off. It's getting hot in here. We're talking about Hot Toys is getting hot. I need to turn up the AC. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so to answer your question, I forget who it was. Oh, Anthony. Okay, cool. I scooped my Darkside Anakin for 560. Nice, dude. Like, it's you basically paid like a bit less than he's going for. Like, obviously he can go for up to 725. If that was brand new, that's really good. But 560 is still good. I got a good deal. Leverage my IG and channel. I will have to give a couple shout outs, but I got a good discount. Nice, dude. How much did you get him for if you want to share it? Easy scoop. Another reason when I need DX 16/17. Yep. Okay, so the next figure that I picked up, I haven't even opened this one. It didn't come with the original Hot Toys shipper box. I knew that when I ordered it. And this is another site that I use. So this one is not nearly as good as Anno Toys, but what is this one good for? Let me look it up first. I know I'm on webcam. So this other site is really good for picking up figures that went waitlist and you didn't realize that they were going to go waitlist and you like missed out on them. A really good example of when this could happen is Mud Trooper. Another good example of when this could have potentially happened is Cody. Cody like went fake waitlist, and so if you guys let me just unbox this first and then we'll talk about it. I haven't even opened this yet. It came in like a couple days ago. Figured why not just unbox this one on the stream for the boys. FTB. I've kept emailing them, but they haven't reached back to me on Facebook. Hope to hear this week. Yeah. Reach out to them on Facebook. I also like if you guys also got trapped in that like thing where they had the fake thing. I just reached out to them on Facebook and they gave me my full refund this week. Just reach out to them on Facebook. It's the best way. So I haven't even opened this, and I've never ordered from this site before. So this could be a box of bricks. Nope. It's legit. So, another legit site. She told me beforehand this will not come with the brown shipper because they don't come with it, which is cool. Mark Pearson, my first Economist live stream. Welcome on in, brother. Thank you for coming in. Zema Trupa. I ordered this from this site, which I had never ordered from before, called Sen Mairu Toys. They are out of Malaysia. And why did I order my Mud Trooper from there? I've explained this story before for those of you who haven't heard it. Yeah, welcome on in, Mark. Thank you guys for welcoming in. Yeah, let's give Mark a welcome. Welcome on in, bud. At the time when Mud Trooper, like around the time when like Mud Trooper was like getting ready to like get released and stuff, that was around the time that I had started switching all of my pre-orders from Sideshow to Steven's Collectibles, and I was like phasing out of Sideshow. And at the time, I thought that I already had the Mud Trooper on pre-order, but I didn't, and I didn't have it with Steven's Collectibles, so I got stuck, and I was like, oh my gosh, the Mud Trooper just went waitlist, and I didn't even have it on pre-order because I had like so many things going on in different places. I didn't know where the heck my orders were. So I like frantically looked for comic shops in the States. Everywhere in the States was sold out because it was like 3 days after the Mud Trooper went waitlist. I went to Sideshow distributor list. Oh, actually, this is what I did. I just started like looking up like Hot Toys, like different countries. Hot Toys, and I've done this before. This is another good way to try and find places like Anno Toys. And if I ever come across more good ones, I'll let you guys know. But like I'll Google like Hot Toys Philippines, Hot Toys Malaysia, Hot Toys Hong Kong, like Hot Toys Tokyo, Hot Toys Japan's like Hot Toys Indonesia. I don't know, wherever the heck's gonna sell Hot Toys. I found this site, and this is a really good way to pick up figures that recently went waitlist that you might have slept on and you realize you want and you can't get it anywhere in the States anymore. And I picked this up for I think it was $230, $240 shipped. It was like really cheap because she had like a discount on it. See how she has like discounts? She had like a discount on it, and it's super easy to contact her. I just reached out to her through WhatsApp, which is like up here, and it was good to go. I got it like a lot later than other people did, but I got it. So let's take a look at this thing. Actually, we'll take a look a little bit. Maybe I'll save it for a review, but yes, I did get the Mud Trooper. We'll probably unbox in a little bit. So I was like super pumped because like I kind of got lucky and it was her last one. But yeah, it was a scoop. I'm pretty sure I paid $240. I have the chat with her. I want to see how much exactly I paid now that now you guys got me wondering. I know it was a really good price. I basically paid like almost retail. I think I actually paid less than I would have paid on Sideshow, right? I don't know. I can't remember. I think it was $240 though. So yeah, it was a scoop, and I was pumped. Obviously, this figure is like ridiculously like a $400 figure. I think this figure is gonna come down a little bit with all these clones coming out. I think people are like maybe got a little bit overhyped on that one. But yeah, scoop the Mud Trooper, and then one last thing that I picked up this week, not Hot Toys related, surprisingly, and I actually picked it up. I actually picked it up today. I am not a pop collector. I don't like pop. Like, pops are not for me. They made way too many of them. Wait, Jay Hetty saying, I've been seeing the Mud Trooper in the secondary market for less than 400. Yeah, dude, he's come down a bit. He was, like, getting lifted at, like, 425, 450 for a bit. But I think with these clones coming out in Ahsoka, people are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I paying $400 for a Mud Trooper when we got these clone troopers coming out? So I'm not a pop collector, but I'm a Star Wars fan. And I was watching Greg Cook's live stream this morning at, like, 8 a.m. Shout out to Greg Cook. And I saw that he was talking about this, like, concept pops release whatever, and I was like, I like looked at it and I was like, whoa, those are kind of cool. And so I like looked for them and whatever, and basically all the GameStops in my area were all sold out because they all sold out like as soon as these came out. But I found one GameStop that's like, it was like 30 minutes from my house, and I picked it up because I thought it was really sick. I'm not a pop collector, but I think this one's pretty cool. I think I have like 3 pops in my entire collection. I picked up this concept art Darth Vader, Ralph McQuarrie. It's like a galactic exclusive. Honestly, I feel like all the pops have, like, so many pops have these stickers on it. I don't know what they mean, but I just picked this one up because I thought it was pretty cool. And like I like woke up and I was like, oh, do I really want to go try and find this thing? And then I looked on eBay and it was already like selling for like $40 on eBay, and it came out yesterday. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna get this thing. If I don't want to check eBay in like a year and see this thing's like $150 or something crazy. And I think it looks really cool. And I have no intention of selling it. I just wanted to get it because I'm obviously a big Star Wars fan, and like Ralph McQuarrie, like pay homage. So I thought this pop was pretty cool. I'm definitely not a pop collector. It's Pops is saying the Funko Pops community is getting so toxic. Yeah, dude, it's just like. There are way too many like scalpers, and like that it's just diluted with scalpers. The same Black Series had the same problem for me for a while. They've gotten a lot better because now they release so many online. But when I started collecting Black Series, it was too many. It started to become too many scalpers, and I was just like, it's just not a good environment. That's why I love Hot Toys community much more. And then like another reason why I don't collect pops is like, dude, people are drowning in pops. They are everywhere. When I see someone's collection and they have like 1 billion pops on their wall, I'm like, oh gosh, I do not want that in my collection. But I thought this pop was really cool. You guys think this pop is cool? I don't know. Even if you're not a pop collector, like, I feel like you can appreciate this pop. The other ones that come in this wave is like Star Killer, which I think they had it at FYE. I didn't want it. I think Chewie and Boba Fett were Funko Pop Shop exclusives, which I've heard that's a mess. I didn't even want to get into that, but that Boba Fett is pretty cool. And then the Vader. The Vader was my favorite one, so I was pumped to get this one. And then I like this like pop protector thing. I got it because I think it looks cool like in this thing, so I went to like Books A Million after and picked this up. But that was pretty cool to do like a little live hunt. I bought 20 pops in June for a good price. Was a horrible decision. These stupid things are impossible to sell. Dude, I hear you. They're just hard to move. There's too many of them. Way too saturated market. And like there's definitely a ton of pops that are like really expensive, like way more expensive than any Hot Toy will ever sell for, obviously. But there's just too many pops, and like if you want to try and complete a line, like you just end up drowning in them. I have like 2 random pops in my collection they were like Baskin Robbins exclusives. They were like Stranger Things pops, and I picked them up. It was like 2 years ago, and I was like, oh my god, why did I buy these? I literally have never been able to sell them. I even took them to a toy store near me that buys figures, and I was like, can you please buy these 2 pops for me? I paid $15 each for them. I'll give you them both for $15, and he was like, no. And I was like, but they're like Baskin Robbins exclusive, whatever that means, and he was like, no. Are you gonna make a video on budgeting and reinvesting for your collection using real world examples? Maybe. Do you have a monthly budget you use to manage or whatever you do? That's a really good suggestion, Dalton. I'll definitely do something like that. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, I definitely have like a somewhat of like a formula for what I try and keep in mind for when I'm investing in my collection. I find the Clone Wars Anakin be better than Dark Side Anakin. No trolling. Dang. Hey, teach their own, man. Clone Wars Anakin is gonna be sick. Like once we get in person, who knows? Maybe it could be. But for me, just from seeing pictures, Dark Side Anakin still takes the cake for me. Seems like collectibles like Pops and Black Series where the barrier to entry and relatively low, they're cheap. You run into some pretty toxic people. Yes, Jay, that's an excellent point. Once you get into Hot Toys, like you basically like unless you're like a hustler or you only have like 2 or 3 or maybe 4 Hot Toys in your entire collection. The bulk of people who are Hot Toys collectors like yourself, we all have like real like probably like in college or mostly post college, like mid-20s to anywhere like into like the 50s. Like you guys we're all like it's like real salary people. Like that's the only way you can ever afford to collect hobbies like this, which is why the community is so much better. I totally agree. Chances we see Ralph McQuarrie concept Hot Toys figures. That is from left field. I have no idea. That would be sick. I'd buy all of them, but I don't know. There's so many other things that they are in motion right now. My Pop collection is worth $7,500, so I can easily get 3 to 4K out of it if I sell it to a comic shop. Ah, okay, that's good. Yeah, so you can get liquid anytime you want. Sounds like you probably have some pretty good Pops in your collection though. Pop collections give me anxiety. You're literally just drowning in Pops. I know, dude. That's how I feel. It's just too many. But like this was a really sick one. And I was like, if I'll have one. I don't even want to complete the wave. Like if I found Boba Fett, I would definitely pick up Boba Fett. But like it sounds like it's gonna be impossible to get him because he was a Funko Shop exclusive. And like the Chewbacca, I don't need, and the Star Killer. Like I had an opportunity to pick up the Star Killer at FYE today when I went to go get this pop case from the mall, and I was like, I don't need it. Funko Pops just don't look good on a shelf. Like baby toys, toddlers suck on and play with. Yeah, I don't think they look that great either, but I wouldn't like. I'm not gonna take this out of the box. I think they look way better in the box. And like I think like if you have like 10, I think like 2 Pops on a shelf look way better than having like 10 or 20 or 30. Sorry to all the Pop collectors out there. That's just my opinion. How many Hot Toy collections do you think are out there? That is an excellent question. I'm not totally sure. You could probably like extrapolate how many Hot Toys collectors there are based off how many are in the Facebook groups. Let me how many are in the biggest Facebook groups for Hot Toys? Now, granted, every person that's not in the Facebook group for Hot Toys is not an avid Hot Toy collector. But what is it like? How many people is 1/6 Republic the biggest? I feel like they're probably the biggest. I have 3 Pops in my collection, including Cody. He looks pretty cool. Dude, that's a great number to have in your collection. Cody's a really cool one, too. There are, like, General Grievous is cool as well. There's a lot of cool Star Wars ones. Wow. 1/6 buy-sell trade has 15,000. I don't know how many Hot Toy collectors there are. That's a good project for me. Maybe I'll try and do that to try and figure that out. That would be really helpful for data perspective. But if there's 15,000 in the Facebook group, maybe that's half of the collectors. I don't know, maybe 30,000 people collect Hot Toys. That's rough. I would have to do some actual like statistics, like try and do some type of like modeling to actually get a decent idea. I want to sell most of my collection, but just thinking of it gives me a headache. I know, Amber. Amber, you want to sell most of your collection? DM me on Instagram and let's look at those Mythos statues. No, but I hear you. Like sometimes it gets like, sometimes your collection can get so big, it's just like it does get overwhelming. That's how I felt with my Black Series. At one point I had, I don't know, 150 Black Series figures, and I was like, oh my god, I have so many Black Series figures. I don't like so many of these. I don't know what to do with them. And I got totally bailed out. I posted like 20 Black Series figures for sale on my eBay one time, and this dude like bought them from me, and I basically sold like them, like most of them. I basically sold what I paid for them, and then this dude was like, hey, I'm like a shop in Miami, do you have any more Black Series figures? And I was like, yes. And I sent him a box, I don't know, like, do I have any type of scale of reference here? Why is this thing not playing? Weird. Oh, there we go. I sent him a box, like, I don't know, 24 by 24 by 24 inches. I sent him 2 of those filled with Black Series figures. I think I sold him actually 90 Black Series figures, all of them. The shipping was like $120, and I felt so good after I sold those. I had so much more space. I didn't and I basically got like mostly I got like my money back. I sold him a lot of figures that were going above retail. A lot of figures are going below retail. He just took all of them, and that felt so good. So I hear you. Sometimes it's just really hard to sometimes you just don't want to sell your figures. It's like, man, it's going to be such a pain to sell these figures. Did you see the trailer for Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga? I don't think I did. I heard it's coming out, though. Some of them are in different groups. Yeah, that's true. But for the most part, like, it's a lot of, like, overlapping. Like, I'm in every single group. I imagine a lot of people are in the same groups. But yeah, that's true. You'd have to do some work to try and figure it out. I've always wondered how many Hot Toys the average collector has. That's also a good question. I bet it's more than you think, though. I think, like, I don't know. I bet it's more than 10. Because like there's like so many people like I know people that have over 100 Hot Toys in their collection. I'm not gonna name names because I don't want to make them look like a degenerate, but I know some people that have over 100 Hot Toys in their collection. Sold all of my Black Series collection, but I really like to collect Pops because they stack really well, and I just think it's super satisfying. Only bad thing is overcrowding. Nice you sold all of your Black Series, and yeah, dude, I mean, hey, if you want to collect Pops, do whatever you want, man. For me, I'd rather have a full stack of Hot Toys. At Economist, what is the total of all the Hot Toys you've ever had, including the ones you've sold? That's a good question. I mean, it's not too crazy. Probably 70. Probably around 70. I've sold a good amount. I keep the collection relatively clean. It's scaling up hard right now, though. I think this is the most heat we've ever seen in Hot Toys coming out. I've never found myself actually having like 30 figures on pre-order before, but that's what I feel like I have right now. I bought 12 sequel Pops for like 50 USD and should be able to sell them for 150, but I've been listing on eBay for over a month and literally haven't sold one, LOL. I know, it's brutal. Sometimes eBay can really be punishing. It's hard to sell your stuff sometimes. That's why like liquidity is super important. Like if you told me if you told me you wanted my Dark Side Anakin, and let's say we valued it in our transaction at $650, and you told me I will give you $1,100 worth of Black Series figures as a trade for it, I wouldn't do that trade. $1,000 worth of Black Series figures for it, I wouldn't do that trade, because the pain and suffering of getting out of $1,000 worth of Black Series figures is so not worth it. That's another reason why I really love collecting Hot Toys, because it's just one single figure and each figure is worth so much money. It's much easier to get in and out of figures. Whereas Black Series, I feel like I have to accumulate like 7 or 8 Black Series figures I want to sell, and then sell them as a lot on eBay, because I'm not going to go out there and sell one Black Series figure for like 30 bucks. It's not worth my time. That's why I love Hot Toys. It's much more liquid. Liquidity is very important, just as it is in the real, financial markets. If Funko drops some Clone Wars Pops, I'm definitely getting them. I can't go down the... If they ever dropped like Clone Wars Pops, I would only get like the really exclusive. I would just try and get the really exclusive ones. Like this one, I don't even think this one's really exclusive, but like I can't get common Pops. It's just too many. They take up too much space for something that I'm just not that interested in. Economist, I'm watching Clone Wars almost halfway season 1. Let's go, dude. That's sick. Push through season 1 and 2, and then you'll be forever grateful. Season 3 and on, it gets really, really good. I would pay $1,000 to have not seen Clone Wars. I wish I could be in your shoes. You have a very fun time ahead of you. By the time you finish Clone Wars, you're going to be in love with these Hot Toys. The thing I really want to do in a Detolf shelf would be to have the Empire Strikes Back Vader with 2 snowtroopers behind him. I think it would look awesome. Yeah, it would look sick. I have the Snowtrooper 2-pack, but I think I have it right here. I didn't pick this one up at retail. I picked it up. Actually, if Brian's Brian, are you still in here? Brian Fontaine from 6 Scale Scavengers. I actually picked this one up from him. He's probably gonna kill me for this, but I picked this up from him a couple months ago, and I literally opened it one time and looked at the figures, and I never displayed them or anything. I don't know why. I picked it up kind of out of the spur of the moment. Obviously, I paid the secondary market price to him, but I just decided like I don't really need it. So if you actually want it, like I'm not gonna try and push Hot Toys onto people in here, but if you guys, if anybody needs to say, Michael, if you want to say, just DM me on Instagram, 6 Scale Economist. I'm sure we can work something out. I don't think I need that Snowtrooper set in my collection anymore. I have over 100 Black Series figures ready to sell for 6 months. It just feels like too much work to sell. Yeah, dude, exactly. That's how I felt for the longest time for Black Series, and I got so lucky that that dude lived to me. Honestly, if you have a bunch of figures you want to sell, you can also DM me on Instagram, and I'll put you in contact with the guy who bought all of my Black Series figures. I'm sure if you have like a reasonable level, he will take them from you. He paid me a very reasonable price. Like, he was paying me, like I said, he basically, it averaged out to where, like, I sold him all of the Black Series figures at retail, and I sold him a lot of, like, stinky ones, like episode, 7 Finn. I basically sold it him for 20 bucks, and that figure's worth, like, $4, but that was because I was also selling him, like, I sold him, like, a Jaina Solo for, like, 20 bucks. Like, it worked out, but hit me up. I can get you in contact with him. I'm sure I have my messages with him somewhere. I got 18 of my 35 Hot Toys from Fontaine. Sounds about right. The only one I picked up from Brian was the Snowtrooper 2-pack. But yeah, dude, that man can buy him just as good as he can sell him. Is 2020 the best year for Hot Toys of all time? I think it is. For announcements, I think it is. Getting the Clone Wars license was an absolute game changer. Like, think about what we got in 2020. Like, we got, like, Mark 47 reissue for, like, Marvel. Like, I would say, like, 2020 for announcements and releases, like, we just got a ton of sick figures. I think it just keeps getting better and better. And it's game over once they got the Clone Wars license. Try and sell your Pops on Makari. It sells much better. Really? I never tried Makari. I probably need to try Makari. Do you think Cody will become a more rare figure over Rex? I feel like it is. It's tough to tell. It does seem like Rex is, for some reason, Cody is getting ordered less than Rex, but I think they're both getting ordered really well. I think it's just tough to make that call. But if anything, it does kind of feel like it's leaning a bit more for Cody being a little bit more rare. Just finished Rebels is worth watching. Yeah, it's it's all fantastic. Sounds good, Economist. Sounds good, dude. Yeah, just shoot me a message. I know a lot of people don't rate us high, but I loved it as a close second for me. It's like downgraded 4 or 5 episodes that are extremely worth watching. Definitely check it out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Rebels is great. No spoilers for anybody. No spoilers for Clone Wars or Rebels, by the way. I know it sounds like there's still a lot of people in here that haven't seen either. So, but yeah, they're both fantastic. 2020 sucked for DC Comics. Yeah, it's been a bit tough for DC, but like, hey, you guys like have some things like that could potentially be in the works. At Economist, any prediction on when for when you have Clone Wars, Maul, and Obi-Wan release? I know a lot of people make predictions on like when figures are coming and when figures are going to sell and stuff. I honestly think that it's just too much speculation. I think it's kind of silly when people say like, I think like, I know some people are saying like, I think like this figure is going to sell at this time. I think we're gonna get this figure this time. It's honestly just so up in the air. You don't really know. I mean, like, I could give you my opinion, but I don't think there's much weight to my opinion. It's kind of just speculation. Just like, I have nothing that you guys don't have. I imagine that the reason why Obi-Wan didn't come out with Anakin is because they're trying to sync up Anakin, Rex, and Ahsoka, and maybe they're syncing up more Obi-Wan. Like, I imagine we get Clone Wars Obi-Wan around the time when we get like a 212th announcement for a clone trooper. Maybe we get both of those on the same day, kind of like what they did with Ahsoka and this trooper. So, still looking for Count Dooku though. Count Dooku is great. You can still pick him up for basically around retail. 2021 will be a good year for Marvel and Star Wars collectors. Yeah, dude, 2021 will be great. I mean, we're gonna get like Battle Damage, Thanos, Endgame, Iron Man, like a lot of good figures coming from Marvel too, and obviously Star Wars, and it's gonna be insane. You need to remake your best Hot Toys of 2020. It's going to be really tough now. Yeah, dude, for sure. A lot of things changed. I will. I'm gonna wait till the end of the year to do like an actual one. That was just like a mid-year update. But yeah, dude, a lot of things changed. You think Episode 3 Anakin announcement had the same hype as Ahsoka? Nope. Ahsoka. I haven't seen anything like Ahsoka in my time collecting Hot Toys. Ahsoka was insane. Like, I'm trying to look for what places did it. There are really random, like IGN. Like look who picked up the story of Hot Toys getting announced. IGN. Why is IGN like picking up a Hot Toys announcement? That's how big this Ahsoka one was. Look at all these different places that like picked up this news of Hot Toys announcement. Like Jedi Temple Archives is a site for is a site mainly for a vintage collection that I always follow, like a blog, and they very rarely post when Hot Toys get announced because like obviously that consumer base doesn't really care. They announced when Ahsoka and the 501st got announced, and they don't do that for that many Hot Toys. Like this got picked up at a lot of places. I haven't seen any hype for any Hot Toy before, like I did for this Ahsoka, which is great. In your opinion, which Hot Toy currently in stock will double in price in 2021? Good question. Let's take a look. We doing just Star Wars? Star Wars or Marvel? With all these clones, with all the potential clones, does this possibly change your approach on the Mythos statue? No, it doesn't. The Mythos statue is like pretty idiosyncratic to these Hot Toys releases. It just means that I'm gonna have to manage my finances a bit better. But I'm still very bullish on the Mythos statues. And it doesn't change that. If anything, it changes like my thoughts on like some of these other ones, like Incinerator Trooper, Remnant Trooper. Some of these ones that I was more on the fence about anyways. And a lot of Marvel figures that I was like the deluxe Hawkeye, I was probably at like a 30% chance I was gonna get it. Once Ahsoka and 501st got announced, now it's 0. I'm not picking up that figure. Like Black Widow also now, it was at like a 30 to 40% chance of picking it up. That one's also at 0 now. So rather than not pick up those Mythos statues, I'm just cutting my pre-orders and some of the other ones. Thankfully, I didn't pre-order Hawkeye or Black Widow, so I didn't have to lose any money there. Okay. Let's get in stock. Why did Cody go waitlist? Cody went waitlist because of this stupid, like, system error or whatever it is. We don't even know why. If it's a system error or it's intentional. That Sideshow has had, like, 3 times now. They did Ahsoka. You guys know Ahsoka went waitlist, right? Ahsoka was waitlist for, like, 15 minutes. I don't know why Sideshow keeps having this issue, but it's really not cool because it's really scary for the secondary market. Some people can lose a lot of money if that happens. Like imagine in like a month when say Cody actually gets released. Imagine in a month if they have this tech issue again. Say it's like for like 12 hours, Cody shows waitlist. And somebody goes and they buy one from a Hong Kong dealer for like $400 because they forgot to get Cody and they were scared, and then it goes back to like being available for order. That's whack. Sideshow needs to fix whatever they're doing. It's not cool for the secondary market. People can lose. Someone might accidentally pay like $100, $150 over retail for a figure if that happens with Cody. Yes, Cody went waitlist. Ahsoka also went waitlist for about 15 minutes. It was ridiculous. Dude, when Ahsoka went waitlist, it was only like 15 minutes, thankfully. People were absolutely losing their minds. It went waitlist on the first day, but it's just a system error. I wouldn't pay much attention to it. What figures do I think will double that are in stock right now? No. Call me crazy. Maybe. Just because of the supply issue with this Remnant Trooper. Maybe. No. 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 No on Mark 7, because for this one to double, it would have to be $900, $850. I don't think that will happen. No. I don't think this one will double. Doubling is a lot. I'm sure you recognize that for a figure to double it's not that common. Qui-Gon should be released next week. Really? That would be sick. I would love to see Qui-Gon get released next week. What figure in stock that I think will double? So far, the only one that's kind of caught my attention is Remnant Trooper, but that's also partially because he's so low retail. Nothing's really catching my eye right now. There's a lot of figures that are available for pre-order right now that are really close to releasing that I definitely think will double. Not definitely. Definitely is a strong word, but I think will double. The only one that really catches my eye right now for available right now is Remnant Trooper. But like Cody is going to do well, I'm sure. If it has enough, if it's, you know, even with the supply, it will do fine. If Cody, I assume Cody will make it now that we're this close to shipping, or like theoretically, I guess. Who knows in reality? If Cody makes it to, if Cody doesn't make it to in stock, like the Mud Trooper, that figure is going to absolutely explode. I imagine that if that figure doesn't get to in stock, like what happened with the Mud Trooper, which I don't think that will happen because I hope that they've really oversupplied that figure so that people can have access to it. That'll probably be a $500 figure in a matter of a week or 2 or 3 weeks. If what happens with the Mud Trooper happens to that. I mean, just look at historical evidence. When the Mud Trooper didn't make it to waitlist, it only took like 3 weeks for this figure to become a $400 figure, and it peaked at like $450. Has since come down. I think with Ahsoka and 501 coming back, people realize that they don't need to overpay for this Mud Trooper. But yeah, if Cody doesn't make it to in stock, see you later. And even if it does make it in stock, if it only sits for like 3 months, that figure is probably quickly going to become a $400 figure as well. Yoda just restocks on Sideshow, so I don't see that happening anytime soon. Yep, yeah. Yoda's a great figure, but like even when Yoda was originally came out, Yoda in the secondary market peaked once it sold out, and then it became waitlist again, which is the same exact thing that happened with Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. Episode 2 Yoda didn't get over it peaked at $270 in the secondary market, like $290. So nothing too crazy. Still very sizable, you know, on a percentage basis, it's pretty good. I think it's a tactic. They want to have people to pre-order. I don't know, dude. That's a pretty strong accusation. I don't know if that's the case, because why would they do that with Ahsoka day one? The Ahsoka one really makes me think it's a tech issue. Because they're not. I don't think they're worried about getting pre-orders in a year and a half early. They already know that figure is going to do well. As much as I like to blame Sideshow for saying it's a tactic, I actually think I think it's a tech error just because of the Ahsoka. Do you think Darth Maul solo Hot Toys will allow us to take his robes off and give us his Rebel appearance? I'm not sure. I need to look at that figure again, but I don't like how many robes that guy has. I feel like Sideshow is putting figures on waitlists so people freak out and place an order after this era goes away. Yeah. I mean, like, it's very financially beneficial for them to do that. Think about how many, just think about with Cody, how many people who hadn't pre-ordered it yet and were waiting, pre-ordered it because of that. I'm sure a ton. But because it happened with Ahsoka, I don't think it was intentional, because why would they do that with Ahsoka a year and a half away? Is Sideshow the authoritative regime of the collecting industry? Do you mean, I'm not sure exactly, authoritative. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Like, do they have the monopoly on Hot Toys? Absolutely. In America, it's terrible. America and Europe. I just saw Justin's collection saying that he hopes we get a Clone Wars Yoda soon. Am I crazy, or has he already been released? There is no point to release a Clone Wars Yoda because it's the same thing. Yeah, like Darth Maul, you can give a Clone Wars Darth Maul because he looks different, but like Yoda looks exactly the same. With that being said, we got a Clone Wars Anakin. But yeah, I don't think Yoda ever had a different outfit than how he looked in Attack of the Clones. So yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one. Economist video. Top 5 figures that perform best in the secondary market. Don't know if you have that on your list. Yeah, I do. I made this list a long time ago, so it's kind of outdated. Let me see if I can find it. I made this before I even had a YouTube channel or anything, when I was just like doing my own research for the market. It's also on my Google Docs, so I'm not sure if I can share the screen with it. I don't know if there's gonna be like personal stuff or whatever. Cody double in 14 to 16 months, in my opinion. I think that very well easily could happen. What are all the best Hot Toys Facebook pages? Okay, I know a lot of people have asked me this. I'm just gonna put it in the chat so you guys all have it. Okay, I'm just gonna write it in the chat. I need to. Oh, I didn't mean to actually. Did I chat that? Okay, right here. Oh, when I press enter, it just goes. Oops. 163 public BST. 16 Republic BST. Toshi Station. Hot Toys. Not Toys. Just let me scroll down. I think that those are like the main ones. Oh, this one's actually pretty good too. How many members does this one have? This is a smaller one, but even the smaller ones that can sometimes have like pretty good deals. Okay, so those are like the top 5 Hot Toys Facebook groups to be in. You guys should all, if you guys are Hot Toys collectors, you should all be in all of those. Even if you're not looking to pick up any figures, it's a really good way to keep your eye on what's going on in the secondary market. It's like color. Like color is very important when you're investing in your Hot Toy collection. So like you notice trends. You notice when you can start to tell when Marvel's coming out of Spotlight, Hot Toy Star Wars coming out of Spotlight, and you can get so many sick deals. Yeah, at least a third of the Star Wars figures I purchased in the secondary market have been from, actually more, half the figures I purchased in the secondary market for Hot Toys have been off Facebook groups. You can always get better execution than on eBay. The tough part is that you have to be quick. And you have to check it pretty quickly. And then also, like, obviously, like, you're not buying it brand new. Sometimes you are. Sometimes they sell them brand new. But, like, there's, yeah, whatever. You guys get it. Those are the best ones. What if no one has social media? Just make a Facebook account. Just don't use your real name and stuff. Obviously, if you're just, like, a legit person, just make like a second. You don't have to use like your real name if you're not like a big social media person. Does Maru send Hot Toys in the brown shipper? I've only ordered from them once. And it was just this mud shipper. They did not send it with the original brown shipper because their supplier does not get it with the original brown shipper. That's like a big thing in like Asia, though. A lot of places don't give the original brown shipper, which is definitely a downside. How do you think the Sith Trooper will do in the secondary market? I don't think it'll do well. Have I done a video on it? I mean, how long is that figure sat? That's still sitting, right? I don't think it will do well in the secondary market. I mean, like, think about from a collector coming to the market. If they can get a Sith Trooper and a 501st Clone Trooper at the same price, I would imagine 9.5 out of 10 collectors would take the Clone Trooper. Make me buy Cody Amanda right now. I need someone to yell at me. Yeah, you guys got in there. Yell at him. Come on now. Come on, dude. You should know better than that. If you're not getting Cody, like... I think I told you this last time, right? EH Designs? If you don't want Cody, don't order him. That's fine. And then in like 7 months, just ping me. And I'll sell you mine for 600. How's that sound? Pick up your Cody. Come on now. These are the simple ones. We take the lob balls. Is it worth it to buy the Old Man Kenobi Hot Toys? That's a really, really good face sculpt. That's a low-key really good face sculpt for how old that figure is. I don't have one in my collection, but you can scoop him for... You can scoop him in Facebook groups for $375, $400. I think he's cool. Nathan, what's going on, dude? Welcome on in. Thanks again, Economist, for these live streams. It is quite rare I find a live stream entertaining enough to watch for hours. Keep up the great work. Anthony, I really appreciate that, man. That's really cool. I honestly can't believe that we have this many people watching, still like 80 people watching for this long. It's nothing but love. That's awesome. You guys are the best. I enjoy doing this. I look forward to doing these. These are great. Is the Sideshow Vader worth getting or wait on the Hot Toys version? No. Don't get the Sideshow version. No, don't. Sideshow version is not worth it. Get the 40th anniversary in the 40th anniversary packaging. Do it. Buy both. Do it. Ah, yeah. Dude, get it. Just as well as the First Order Snowtrooper 2-pack. Yeah. I think Negan was talking about the Sith Trooper. Yeah, dude. I think the Sith Trooper is going to do just as well as the Snowtrooper 2-pack. And if you check the Facebook groups, there's some people basically giving those Snowtrooper 2-packs away for free. Old Man Kenobi is a good figure. Yeah, he is a good figure. If you want Hot Toys to make any sequel figure, which would it be? I have the Rise of Skywalker Kylo Ren on pre-order. I think that's a cool figure. That's the only one I have on pre-order. What figure do I want from the sequels? I don't even... Oh, I know who I want. I'm gonna... This is probably like one of the only Hot Toys I'd pick up. I don't even remember this dude's name. I'm flipping to this cam for a second. What's this dude's name? Alright, I'm just gonna... This is the dude that I want. What's his name? I can't remember his name. It's like Baba Fruik or like Baba Freak or something like that. That little like monkey thing in episode 9. What is that thing called? Someone tell me. Little monkey thing. Star Wars episode 9. Let's see if that will get me there. What's that little monkey thing called? Not Jabba the Hutt. Come on, Baba something, right? Baba Freak, Baba Fruik, Baba Nuke. That little monkey thing that was like, I'm Baba Fruik. I'll take that as a hot toy. Other than that, I can't really even think of anything else that I want. Like Zorby Bliss, like no. Episode 9 Finn, no. Like, can you imagine if they made a Hot Toys Rose? I wouldn't pay $50 for this as a hot toy. I thought her character was a Snorfest. Crumb. Baba Crumb? Is that his name? Baba Freak. Oh, Babu Freak. I think you're right. Yeah, it is Babu Freak. I'll take this dude as a hot toy. Not Funko Pop. They made this dude as a Funko Pop. Where's the hot toy? I'll take this dude as a hot toy. That's the only hot toy that I would want. Salacious Crumb spelling. Salacious Crumb would... Okay, Salacious Crumb is sick. Yeah, Babu Freak. Give me Babu Freak. Hot Toys... Hot Toys Rose would sell for $20 resale. I know. Can you imagine a Hot Toys Rose? Do you think the popularity of Clone Wars will see Hot Toys making more Jedi Plo, Ayla, Luminara? Yeah, it could. I think that Clone Wars hype is going to give us like more clones and give us more of like the main guys like Mace, Windu, Obi-Wan, Maul. But yeah, I think down the road we could give us more Jedi. I just think that if I was them, I would be making as many clones as I can because it's probably so easy for them to make them. Yeah, can you imagine if you had a Hot Toys Rose? What about a Oh, this is the other dude I would take for from the sequels. What's that little gambling like rat thing on the casino planet? You guys know what I'm talking about? Star Wars Episode 8 Gambling Rat Casino Planet. This will get me there, right? No, it wasn't this guy. Is this... No, I don't think it was that dude. It was the dude that was, like, drunk as a skunk. I like that dude. Star Wars Episode 8. A Hot Toy Snoke. Nope, I don't want a Hot Toy Snoke. I don't care about Snoke. Boring character development. They ruined him. I would take a Jar Jar. I would definitely take a Jar Jar. I don't care. What's that little rat's name? This dude. I take this dude as a hot toy as well. Dubisque. Dubisque. That's the plug. Dubisque. Hot toy. I take that dude. Bib Fortuna. I would take Bib Fortuna. Jabba's Palace all the way. Gamguard would be cool. I agree. Gamguard would be cool. Hondo Anaka would be sick. Ooh, do we get Hondo Anaka now with Clone Wars? I would love that. I'm gonna pick up the I know how much I just ranted on Black Series. I'm gonna pick up the Black Series Hondo Anaka. He's great. I love him in the show, obviously. He has a very like pretty prominent role. They announced this Black Series. I know you guys probably don't care about Black Series, but this is from Galaxy Says. They already released it in the 3-pack, but I'm gonna pick this one up. I think it got announced relatively recently. Night Owl, keep it up, Economist. Man of Hot Collectibles, I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night. At Economist, what about Knights of Ren or Evil Ray? Evil Ray, I actually think would be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably pick up an Evil Ray. I would not pick up the Knights of Ren. Did they even do anything? I feel like they just didn't do anything. It's so sad that I'm such a Star Wars fan and I just don't care that much about that, especially that movie. I'd probably pick up an Evil Ray. That would look pretty cool. If they just didn't absolutely botch the head sculpt like they did on the other Ray. They already have Kit Fisto prototype. Yeah, they've had it for a while. Keep telling me what Hot Toys you guys would want to see. I think that's just cool. Will Lando ever come out? Who knows? I love Lando. More like Hot Toys would have to pay us to buy Rose. I know. I wouldn't even want her in my collection. I actually don't know if I'd pay $50 for her. I wouldn't want her taking up my space. If you told me I could never resell a Hot Toys Rose, I swear to God, I would not want it. If you told me I will give you this Hot Toy for free, but you can never sell it and you have to keep it in your collection, I would just say keep it. I don't even want it. That was just so sad from a Star Wars movie. Cad Bane would be sick. Queen Amidala would be really cool too. I like that. Cad Bane would be really awesome though. We need a Hot Toy of the animal that Luke is milking at the island. That would be so funny. I would take that. Why can't I spell? Where is it? Yeah, this dude. I'd take this dude as a hot toy. I'd take this dude before a Rose. I keep that guy in my collection. I've only watched Rise of Skywalker once. I think I've mentally discarded the sequels. So much wasted potential. Yeah, dude, it's hard. I've seen Force Awakens twice, Last Jedi twice, and then Rise of Skywalker once. That's it. And I've seen Empire Strikes Back 15 times and over 15 times in Revenge of the Sith. I think I've seen Revenge of the Sith more than Empire Strikes Back. I've seen Revenge of the Sith maybe over 20 times. Absolutely love that movie. I have one of my friends, we just like literally sometimes we'll just randomly text quotes to each other from Revenge of the Sith. I love Revenge of the Sith. I'm actually going to get the Sideshow Lando out of desperation. Really? Are you getting the, Amber, are you getting the Skiff Guard Lando? Cad Bane would be cool. Cad Bane would be really cool. Sorry I'm like so slow on reading these. I'm gonna read them because I really want to see what you guys are thinking. I'd pick up that Hot Toy, that Hondo in Black Series. Yeah, I think he's cool. He has a vintage collection coming as well. Yep, I saw that. Definitely picking up. I basically pick up, for those of you who don't know, I'm a big vintage collection fan. I basically pick up every single vintage collection announcement that comes out still. Even though I'm mainly focused on Hot Toys, I don't miss out on the vintage collection figures. I still really like vintage collection, and picking them up at retail is for $12. Like, definitely, it's a scoop. Would you pick up a Jedi training Luke and Leia? That's an interesting one, Sam. I would have to see it. I would maybe pick that up, actually. Because obviously, like, it just looks like original trilogy. Will we see Hot Toys Palpatine from Revenge of the Sith? I hope we do. That would be so sick. That would be so awesome if that's our next deluxe set. I wouldn't want a Knights of Ren considering how underperforming they all were. All the hype for 1 to 2 minute fight. Yeah, Knights of Ren sucked. Nikto Skiff Guard, that would be cool. Oh my gosh, Ventress! How did I forget about Ventress? Dude, we could totally get a Ventress Clone Wars. Why? Wait, who said this? Negan, my guy, the homie from Instagram. Why is nobody talking about this? You're the first person that has brought this up. We definitely need a Clone Wars Ventress now, and it's totally like, that's totally in the top 5 figures I want from Clone Wars. Good snipe. Look at the statue. Ugh, give me this statue. I'm hyped to order the statue. I don't care what you guys say about not being a statue collector. I'm gonna do what I want. Yes, Hot Toys Cad Bane. Yes, a lot of people want Cad Bane. I want to see Hot Toys make Delta Squad 100%. Bosch, Bosch could be cool, but it's not that high up on my list. How about Salt Bay Hot Toys? What's Salt Bay? Should I know this? Is that Star Wars? Is Salt Bay this meme? Emba would be sick too. He's not that high on my list either, but I guess he would be pretty cool. He's a bounty hunter, right? He's pretty cool. Bosch would be a cool Hot Toy. Diecast General Grievous, God have mercy. I would absolutely lose my mind on a diecast General Grievous. Light Side Kylo. Light Side Kylo would also be cool. That would be another figure I would pick up from the sequels. Pre-Vizsla, Bo-Katan, Cad Bane, Sebulba, Aura Singh. Pre-Vizsla, 100%. That's in my top 10 most anticipated figures for Clone Wars. Why is Bo-Katan not ringing a bell to me? Oh, from Rebels. Yeah. Obviously. Oh, and from Clone Wars. She would be great too. They would look so good together. That would be a sick-ass 2-pack. Cad Bane, obviously we said. Sebulba I can wait on. Sebulba would be pretty cool. Dang! 86 viewers! Let's go! This is the most, again, we've ever had. This is the best stream we've ever had, guys. This is incredible. We're gonna keep it going right now, but thank you to everyone that's in here. You guys are the homies. We're getting to 1,000 subs, and we're just getting started over here on this channel. Like, this is awesome. So I appreciate all of you guys being in here. Sebulba would be sick. It would be okay. Sorry, it would be okay. I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinions. Aura Singh. Obviously Aura Singh. She not that high on my list. Isn't it crazy that she was in? You guys know she was in Phantom Menace, right? In this scene when Anakin's like speeding and she like looks. This is funny that she was in it for that short of time, but that's cool. Kylo Ren carried the sequels on his back. Yep. Unfortunately, it was uncarryable, but he tried his best. He couldn't save it because nobody could save it, but he was definitely the best part of that series. I liked Rise of Skywalker. Sorry, haha. Good for you, man. You don't need to say sorry. I wish that I got the enjoyment that you got out of it. I just didn't like it. Sebulba with his pod racer. That would be kind of tough, actually. I hated The Last Jedi, though. Worst Star Wars, in my opinion. I disliked Rise of Skywalker more than I disliked The Last Jedi. And I think I'm in the minority on that, though. Cad name looks dope. Yeah, dude, Cad Bane would be so sick. Did you guys know that Cad Bane is was inspired off of the character from the Cantina scene. A lot of the characters in Clone Wars are from the Cantina scene in Episode 4. Let's see if we can find him. There's a guy of his species. I forget what Cad Bane's species is called, but it was after this guy. Right, this guy right here. These two guys, which I thought was pretty cool. Hot Toys, I would want that would be awesome and sell well. Hot Toys, General Grievous, Mace Windu, and General Grievous and Mace Windu, absolutely. Rose, I will short you as many roses as you want if they release that thing. That rose will literally sit in stock until Sideshow closes their business. I think if they made a rose, if they made over 500 of rose, it would be oversupplied. Wampa would be cool. DC be putting out content, but Star Wars silent. DC be out here putting out content, but Star Wars silent. Oh, just wait for Star Wars, bud. We're gonna we got Mandalorian season 2. I think we got we probably got a trailer on the horizon at this point. Yes, the Guard Lando. Yeah, I hear you. It's Amber. It's decent, but I was about to type in Amber into my Google. Sideshow Lando Skiff. The face sculpt just can't do it for me. I hear you though that you just can't wait any longer, but this face sculpt just that ain't it for me. I think I lost us. Venturous Grievous, Clone Wars Mall, retweet. Hot Toys of the guys that play music in the Cantina. Yes, the Cantina band. Yes, give me the Cantina band. 100%. Give me a deluxe set. Make this set $1,000 and give me all 4 of them, the bar, all of their instruments. I'd probably pick that up. And then a New Hope figures would do really well. Isn't it amazing, the IP, the value of the IP of Star Wars? Hot Toys could literally make probably 600 figures for Star Wars. And I would buy so many of them if I could. Obviously, I can't afford to buy 600 Hot Toys, but think about something as random as this. 4 of the Cantina band. I would buy all of them, and I imagine a lot of people in here would probably buy them as well. Maybe I'm wrong, but Tusken Raider. Tusken Raider would be pretty cool. That wouldn't be that high on my list. Bro, don't forget 99 from Clone Wars. Oh, of course. 100%. That doesn't point anything. Clone Wars Trooper 99. This dude? Yeah, dude. I'd take this dude. He's a homie. I would love a Tusken Raider. Really? It just wouldn't be... I wouldn't really need it. I want Wedge Antilles to go with Snowspeed or Luke. That would be cool. I wouldn't need a Wedge, but it would be cool. I would want... Congrats. Thanks, Daniel. I assume that was to us having the most viewers we've ever had. I would want Jabba's son as a hot toy. That would be okay. I don't think I would need that. By the way, when you guys are telling me what you would want, I'm just giving you what my opinion is. It doesn't matter. Everybody can think whatever they want. I'm just saying what I would think. Matt saying 100 next week. Hopefully, dude, that would be sick. It'd be hard to get 100. Honestly, I can't even believe that we have 80 people in here. Like, it's insane, dude. Like, think about, like, the, this is, like, a pretty small channel, right? Like, I'm just at 600 subs, so, like, I'm very grateful that we are able to have 80 people running here this whole time. It's absolutely incredible. Okay, I removed Anakin from listing. I'm keeping him, LOL. Yeah, dude, keep him. Dude, Anakin's your profile picture. You can't sell your Anakin. Come on, now. Magna Guards to go with Grievous would be sick. We're getting into like the 4th derivative right now. I would love to see a Magna Guard to go with my General Grievous, which is not even being talked about. I love it though. That would be sick. A diecast Grievous and I would lose my mind. The Sideshow Grievous is really good too though. Sideshow did a good job with that one. Sideshow just sucks with humans for 6 scale figures, but like they're obviously good with like aliens and other like clone troopers. Even though the clone trooper head sculpts are abysmal for Sideshow, compared to Star Wars. Dude, if they give this to his diecast Game Over, that would be so sick. I would love to see a diecast General Grievous for like, I would pay 500 retail for a diecast General Grievous. Keel from The Mandalorian. I have spoken. Yes! Yes! My man. Yeah. He would be tough. Give me a 2-pack with him and his, like, that pig. Hot Toys, Pod Racer, Anakin Skywalker, LOL. I could take some other ones before that. Did everyone see the leaked image of the second suit for the Batman? Did they announce that? I assume you're talking about Robert Pattinson. I didn't see it. Economist, reasons for why the new trilogy sucked. The storyline, the first movie, it was too similar to A New Hope, but I could get over that because I really liked what they were building. Like, I was really interested in who Rey was, like everybody else. I thought that was like an interesting character plot. I actually kind of liked the acting. Like, I thought Daisy Ridley was fine. I honestly thought John Boyega kind of stunk the whole time. I never really bought into him. I thought Adam Driver was really good, and I thought Isaac was really good. Why am I blanking on his name? What is it? Star Wars. What is his name? Oscar Isaac. I thought Oscar Isaac was really good too. So I thought they had a good build-up. I thought Episode 7, they played it safe, and I was like, okay, it was too similar to A New Hope, but it's fine because I kind of like the setup. I'm interested in who Snoke is. I want to find out who Rey is. And J.J. Abrams, I thought, did like a pretty decent job, but he played it safe. And then they switched directors, and they gave us Rian Johnson from The Last Jedi, who was like, oh, like, whatever. He had like a totally different view, like, oh, the Force is within everyone or whatever. And then while The Last Jedi, I didn't think it was a terrible movie from like a watching. I like kind of enjoyed it. The storyline was completely ruined. And then Episode 9 was like this clown attempt to me to try and put the puzzle pieces back together with J.J. Abrams back on directing it. And he was like trying to fix what Rian Johnson basically ruined, but he couldn't because it's only one movie, and he already like said like Rey's past is like nobody, which I still believe was actually the intent of Rian Johnson. J.J. Abrams just changed it, and then it felt like they just told us he's related to the Emperor. When they said like, oh, by the way, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Episode 9, I'm sure everyone in here already knows that. When they were like, you're the Emperor's granddaughter, I was like, that's not interesting. That was totally just we have no clue what to do because Rian Johnson ruined the backstory of Rey, so we're just going to make her related to the Emperor because nobody saw that one coming. And it's just storyline is not good for me. Okay, this is something that I actually thought about, and we're going to get into the rest of these comments, but this is, and I also want to use this to explain, sorry, somebody said Savage Press, I just wanted to point that out. I would absolutely love a Savage Press. Okay. The way I look at action movies, or like movies that are like largely based on action, I look at them like a salad. I know this sounds like a silly metaphor, but trust me, I think it makes a lot of sense. Action movies are like a salad. The story is the base, right? The lettuce, and the dressing are the action scenes. A salad with only dressing and no lettuce is literally, you cannot eat it. Nobody would ever want to just drink salad dressing, right? So any action movie that's literally action the whole time is awful. I never like them. I never think it's cool when I see like a bunch of like CGI or really badass like action fight scenes. Like I never enjoy those movies. So obviously, just like a salad, you would never want just dressing. A salad with a bunch of dressing and it's like way too overdressed is also not very good. Like, sure, like it's like a lot of flavor and like a lot of taste, but like it's just like too much and too overpowering. And a salad with no dressing, so no action, can kind of be kind of dull and boring. what is the perfect balance? The perfect balance is a salad with, a good amount of base and then, like, a reasonable amount of salad dressing. Not too much, and it's a very fine line. It's a very fine line to have too much salad dressing or not enough salad dressing. And that's the same way I look at action movies, and that's the same way I look at, like, some of these Star Wars movies, and more importantly, the way I look at a lot of these DC movies. Like, comparing it to DC, and this is, again, I talked about this in the beginning of my stream, and why I think the big problem with DC is they just don't have a really important movie. Look at the Marvel movies, right? Up until Infinity War and Endgame, a lot of the Marvel movies, I think, were, like, had, like, too much dressing, or like not like enough, or I guess like most of them were like too much dressing. Like a lot of them are just like a lot of like really cool action scenes, but like the story was kind of like meh. It's like okay, but like there's a lot of action here, and like sure these action scenes are cool, but like where's the real story? Where's the real base to this movie? And then like once I felt like the real big movie, like Iron Man 1 was very, very good, and like Iron Man 2 was like nah, story's not good enough for me. Iron Man 3 same thing. Like a lot of other like Marvel movies, kind of the same thing, but like Guardians of the Galaxy, really good balance, really good story, really enjoyable. Captain America Civil War, very good balance between like character development, story, really cool action scenes, but not too much. But if anything, Civil War maybe leaned a little bit too many action scenes for me, but overall still a very good movie. But like bang, Infinity War, really, really, really good story, really captivating, really interesting character development. And then the same thing with Endgame. And so that's what was really good for Marvel. And Star Wars Original Trilogy, same thing. Star Wars sequels, way too much action, story's too boring. And then DC for me, like Suicide Squad, Justice League, it's kind of like the same situation. So that's the way I look at it. I know that was like a weird metaphor, but like that's the way I think about it. Okay, tell me what other Hot Toys you guys really want to see. But that was the answer to that question. Bro, a Star Killer Hot Toy, Force Unleashed would be goated. LMAO, funny analogy. Yeah, dude. I mean, it makes sense to me. I don't know. Alexa's saying boring. Salad's boring. Yeah, dude. If the salad's boring, it's not enjoyable. It's like the movie. A Star Killer Hot Toy would be so sick. I love this game. How many of you guys actually played this game? I played this game way back. Obviously, it came out when I was like, I think it came out like 10 years ago. I guess I would have been 14 at the time. I'm 24 now, for those of you guys who don't know. This would be a sick Hot Toy. I love this video game. I like chicken. Salad is okay though. Barbecue. Yeah, dude, give me some barbecue. Wonder Woman was a pretty okay balance. Yeah, Wonder Woman is pretty good, but like Justice League, like way too much dressing. Like Suicide Squad, like story's like not good enough. Like that's what DC needs. DC needs a movie like The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight had some insanely cool action scenes, but The Dark Knight is not good because of the action scenes. It's good because of the drama, and the underlying story is absolutely fantastic, and the acting is bar none. But the story is super interesting. I wish Star Killer was canon. Yeah, dude, I know. He was so great. To clarify, another Hot Toy that we don't already have. Yes, tell me the Hot Toys that we currently do not have that you would really like to see be made. We've already heard some really hot ones, for sure. Atrilla from Fallen Order. Obviously that would be sick. Winter Soldier was a great salad. Yes, Winter Soldier was a really good salad. Agreed. But there's a lot of Marvel salads that are not good. Iron Man 2 I did not like. Iron Man 3 was even worse. Bendu. Hot Toy. What's Bendu? I feel like you guys don't. Oh wait. What? Yeah. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah. That wouldn't be that high on my list. I am the Bendu. A 6-scale Economist Hot Toy. Oh, Marlon, I didn't realize that that's what you meant by that. That would be... Hey, I'd buy a 6-scale Economist Hot Toy. That would be sick. Hot Toys needs to try and find a way to do that one day. if you can actually make hot toys of yourself, that would be kind of weird and kind of crazy, but that would be sick. Like, can you imagine you standing your own hot toy standing in front of like Anakin and like all the clones and everything? That would be kind of tough. Rebels Mall hot toy. Hey, we're getting the Clone Wars one. Who do you want to recast as Darth Maul? Ooh, interesting question. I don't know. I wish Ray Park didn't do that. That's what I would really want. If Ray Park is gone, might as well have Sam Witwer. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah. Why did I say I don't know? Thank you, Griffin. Obviously, Sam Witwer. Witwer, sorry. I mean, he's already the voice of Darth Maul, and have you guys ever seen his videos of him, like interviews? He absolutely loves Star Wars, and I love seeing people who work in Star Wars actually love Star Wars. He's great. If you guys didn't see my video, I have the Vintage Collection Star Killer on Vintage Cardback, signed by him, which is really cool. General Veers. I would love to take a General Veers. Shakti. Do I like Shakti? Hell yeah, I like Shakti. I would love to see a Shakti. I would like to see a Shakti from, I guess it would be from, whether it's from Clone Wars or not, but yes, Shakti would be fantastic. I dig a Tommy Shelby hot toy from Peaky Blinders. That costume would be pretty cool, and hot toys would knock out of the park with the Sicilian Murphy head sculpt. Yeah, dude, that would that would be sick. Peaky Blinders is a great show. I haven't actually seen too much of it. I think I've seen like the first like 8 episodes, but obviously that'd be really cool. This is my man who played Scarecrow. What do you think of Cal Kestis? Calculus or John Tape. Those are both pretty cool. Pennywise. Isn't there already a Pennywise hot toy? I think there is a Pennywise hot toy already. Right? I think there already is a Pennywise one. Dude, that is one scary ass hot toy. Quinlan Voss. Yes, give me Quinlan Voss. Grand Admiral Thrawn as well, for sure. Yeah, dude, right here. Here's your Pennywise. Go order it. God have mercy. No, thank you. I could never buy this. I've seen this movie. I would be terrified to have this in my collection. Looks really good, though. OMG, Pennywise is scary. Yeah, Alexis, no, they have it. I love Peaky Blinders. Gregor, the Clone Wars would be amazing. Oh yeah, for sure. He's from he's part of the Death Squad. Hi everyone, what's going on, Jay? Welcome on in. Grand Admiral Thrawn would be cool. Shakti, I would love Shakti. That would be really cool. Witter knows more about Star Wars than anyone. Bar Filoni and Lucas. Yeah, it's awesome. Death Watch from Mandalorian. Yes, for sure. Mara Jade. Who's that? Is this? I'm guessing this is EU Expanded Universe. I don't read much of the Star Wars comics. I'm not too familiar with Expanded Universe, but she looks sick. Hot Toys Stanley re-release. Yeah, like we haven't gotten one of those. Major Pain. I don't know if you're trolling me. I don't know who Major Pain is, but if it's this dude from the movie Major Pain, I can pass on that hot toy. Josh Brolin is already as short as Darth Maul, LOL. The Goonies? Goon Squad! I'd gift my family members a hot toy of themselves for Christmas, LOL. That would be sick, right? Can you imagine how many hot toys they would sell? But that would be so hard. Like, the reason why hot toys is so good is because of face sculpts. I'm saying there's no way they'd ever be able to do something like that. I guess never say never. Hot Toys Diecast Carbonite Solo. I know Sideshow did one. John Solo. You know something that's funny about the way Sideshow does their listings? They make it so that it's so hard to tell if you're actually ordering a Sideshow product or a Hot Toys product. Have you guys ever noticed that? I remember when I was way back when I started collecting Hot Toys, I kind of never really knew. They don't make it that clear, and I'm quite certain they do that on purpose. Pong Crawl Hot Toy would be cool. Yes, Pong Crawl would be amazing. One of the best 3 episodes in Star Wars, Clone Wars. Of course, Moff Gideon. Not sure if anyone already said that. I don't think anyone already said that already, and absolutely. He's in my top 5 most anticipated right now. Admiral Akbar. Admiral Akbar would be sick. It's a trap. Agreed. It is a trap. Alexis D, that would be an expensive Christmas. Yeah, it would. Slave Leia. Oh. They're never going to do it. You know Disney totally axed it, right? They're like totally, like, there's never going to be any more Slave Leia product again, apparently. I still have the vintage collection figures, but although, like, from a Hot Toy perspective, this, I don't know how they could ever pull this off, showing this much skin, like, unless it's like seamless arms or whatever, it just wouldn't look that good. But yeah, if they could nail it, I obviously would love that, but I don't think they could ever make that. I think he would be good. Pong Krell would be super big. Yeah, dude, he would be so awesome. He has one of the most interesting backstories in all of Clone Wars. No, actually, no spoilers. I don't want to spoil anything, but yes, I would love to have him. My local seller of 6-scale collectibles is actually a collector himself. He commissioned a sculpture of a 3D printed of a head sculpture himself, and it literally places his kit patch of him in collections. Really? A local seller of 6-scale collectibles is actually a collector himself. He commissioned a sculpture to 3D print a head sculpture. Did it actually turn out good? I know it was mentioned earlier, but my most wanted is Jedi training Luke from Flashback Episode 9, since Luke is my favorite character ever. Oh, that's sick, Rocky. Do you have all of the Lukes that have come out? Are you like, do you collect every single Luke? I guess, what do we have? Like Farm Boy Luke, Episode 8 Luke, Episode 7 Luke, Episode 6 Luke, Episode 6 Luke, Jedi, and Sandstorm. Do you have all of them? Enfy's Nest from Solo. I wouldn't really need that one. Commander Jet Hot Toy. He looks. That's the Flame Trooper squad, right? He's pretty cool. I could buy. I wouldn't even need him that quickly. Do you have any speculation on when Hot Toys will make droids? It's tough to tell. I don't know. I don't really have any speculation on that. No. But I'm in no rush to get droids. I don't know about you guys. Sounds like a lot of people actually want droids. I don't care to have droids. I don't need clones fighting droids for my display. The dude Big Lebowski. Who's that? Star Wars Big Lebowski. I have no clue who that is. This isn't necessarily a figure that doesn't exist, but I want Solo Maul to have a different appearance where we get his rebel appearance and we're able to get his tattoo look. That would be sick. Hot Toys Invisible Drax. That would be good. It'd be free. Why is Gamora? Coleman Trevor. Oh, dude, we were talking about this dude on the last stream. I could not remember who this dude was, and apparently everybody knew who he was but me. There's a YouTube compilation of every single. Oh wait, it was like a YouTube video. If Coleman Trevor had actually killed Count Dooku, what would have happened? It's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm pumped to get these. What should I do for my display squad? I'm really impressed with this Boba Fett. Really impressed with this box. It really doesn't look like materially different. Oh, dude, a Hot Toys JC Hong would be so lit. The hero, the king of the game. I really want Farm Boy Luke, and I'm thinking about picking him up. Rocky. Actually, you can pick him up still in the secondary market, but if you're in the market for a Hot Toy Luke, I'm pretty sure Anno Toys still has one. By the way, you guys should all know this by now. I am in no way compensated or incentivized to recommend you guys anything on Anno Toys. And I always say, like, use Anno Toys, but, you know, like, I do not, like, endorse it or, like, anything. With that being said, I have ordered it from it multiple times and never had issues. I know that they can be kind of slow with responding, and it sounds like some people have had issues with that. But just don't worry. Like, they're all, like, legit. But, Rocky, Anno Toys has this Luke in stock. It's not a fantastic deal. It's probably going to be, what? 13,000. Oh, this is Mexican pesos. We need the Filipino pesos. 268. Yeah, it's not that good of a deal, actually. Anno Toys, I wouldn't get it from Anno Toys. You can pick it up in the secondary market for better than that. You can find Farm Boy Luke in Facebook groups for like 200-300 even shipped. A George Lucas and Stormtrooper disguise. Oh, that would be so sick. I would love that. I started collecting late, so all I have is the Deluxe Return of the Jedi Luke and Crate Luke because I like the Jedi Master Luke. I know Suspiria Luke on pre-order and anticipating Bestman Luke. Nice. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's solid. Hot Toys JC Hong would be so sick. Bust out the Boba. I don't think I can. I can't do it. I don't know if I want to open him still. I kind of want to display him in his look, he's right there on the webcam. I think I want to leave him in the box. I already have the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett, so I don't know if I need to open this bad boy. Yeah. It looks cool in the box. Far From Home Split I'm really hyped about. Zaymud Trooper. People tell me don't open him. Yeah, I think I'll wait it. I'm in no rush to open him. Are you impressed more with the box or the figure of vintage Boba? The box. I was the figure. I mean, I haven't granted, I haven't opened it. But the box I'm really impressed with. I didn't realize that it was like going to be magnetic and going to be that nice thick cardboard. I thought it was just going to be something like more on the cheap side. But of course, Hot Toys once again delivers the best product. So, how much is Count Dooku on Anno Toys? Count Dooku is sold out on Anno Toys. It was in stock for a while, but I'm pretty sure it's sold out now. But I think it was like it came out to like 310 shipped for that Count Dooku. Yeah, sold out now. He was in stock for a long time though. But you can still find Count Dooku in Facebook groups for like 350 shipped. If that's less than 350, I might do it. I need to join all those groups. Yes, I put it. Go through the chat, Rocky. I put all the Facebook groups. All of you guys should be in all of those Facebook groups. Really good way to get better deals. Do not open him. Yeah, I don't think I will. What's the next retro figure they should do? Like in the retro card back. I want to see them do retro Empire Strikes Back Yoda. If it has to be a reissue, I would want them to do Empire Strikes Back Yoda. If it's not a reissue, what's something else that's iconic in the on the Kenner card? Darth Vader and Boba Fett were two really good choices. I wouldn't mind seeing Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. I mean, Empire Strikes Back Yoda, if they're gonna do a reissue. Although that would look kind of weird. Oh, Sirius Black. Don't get me started on Harry Potter. I'd love to see Harry Potter. When will they announce Kit Fisto? Who knows, dude? Who knows? Hot Toys did a George Lucas a long time ago. Really? Amber, are you messing with us? Amber, you honestly seem like you're like a super OG of the game, so I believe you. Oh, you're right. I forgot about this one. Yikes! This is not the George Lucas you are looking for. Oh, wait. I'm on this line. Let me flip it here. Amber is telling the truth. I remember seeing pictures of this. I was definitely not around when they did this. Amber, you're an OG. Yeah, this is not the George Lucas you were looking for. I'm gonna need an update on that. Who is that guy? Who is that guy? Sorry, I just got here. How many 501st Troopers are you buying? Hey, what's up, Christian? I currently have 4 on pre-order for now. But I'm not going to be surprised if I pick up a few more. Maul will be the first and only character with 4 DX figures in a row. Dude, they made so many Mauls. I mean, Maul sells well. That's why they do it. Speaking of Anno Toys, I asked if they ship figures in brown shippers, and they said yes, but IDK how I feel about it, because I remember you said they do it sometimes, so I'm on the fence. You should ask them if that figure comes with a brown shipper. Like I showed you guys in the picture earlier, Darkside Anakin, when they had it in stock, came with a brown shipper, but like the other 2 figures I ordered, Snow Trooper and Stormtrooper, did not. They obviously shipped them in a box. Like they packaged them very carefully. Like this Mud Trooper that I got, this wasn't from Anno Toys, this is from Senmaru, but it didn't come with a brown shipper box, but like she packaged it very, very well. So we're like, obviously there's no damage or anything. But if you want the brown shipper, just ask them and they'll tell you. It would be pretty funny and low-key awesome if Hot Toys did Count Dooku in his pajamas from the Clone Wars. Highly doubt they would. Wait, why do I not remember Count Dooku in his pajamas? Wait, not for sale? When was he in his pajamas? Why can't I remember this? Oh, right, with the night. Oh wait, I don't want to spoil anything. I gotta keep remember not spoiling anything. I guess not really spoiling anything. That would be sick. I'd buy it. Hot Toys jerk Porkins from A New Hope. Pull up! Stay on target. That would be pretty funny. That George Lucas Hot Toy figure is not hot. No, it's not hot. Amber, are you picking up the next 3 Mythos statues? Ooh, Negan, thank you. Yeah, that's a good question. Amber, I want to know that. Are you picking up the next Mythos statues? I know that you said you're trying to cut your collection. I'm very curious to know as well, Negan, if Amber is picking those up. I know, Negan, I know we've been talking like on Instagram about those a lot. Hot Toys Jabba's pet Salacious Crumb. Yep, Salacious Crumb would be really sick. Hot Toys Darth Maul diecast spider body from Clone Wars would be sick. Yeah, that would be really sick too, especially diecast when they first find them, the Longhorns. That'd be sick. Let me go through the list, make sure I know what I'm talking about. Wow, we are over the 3-hour mark on this. Nope. Lost my job of 24 years. If I get a new job, maybe. Oh, Amber, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get a new job soon. At least you have like that whole collection, so if you ever need to like sell anything. But I'm sorry to hear that, Amber. Sounds like a lot of people are ordering multiples of 501st Clone Trooper. Is there a good chance it will be waitlisted, or is it still too far out for that to happen? Logan, I assume that you were not here in the beginning of the stream when I was talking about this. I know very few people who are only ordering one of the 501st Trooper. Most people I've talked to and seen on Facebook groups are ordering anywhere from 2 to 6. Some people ordering more. You know, like Jedi Patrol's ordering 12. Who says he's going to order 12. There's a very good chance, and I talked about this at the beginning of my stream. I talked to a couple local shops, and it sounds like Sideshow, especially for some of the smaller shops, is putting a maximum limit that these comic shops can orders at 18 of each of the deluxe, the standard, and Ahsoka, because they have so much demand for these figures from wholesalers. So it could potentially happen. Yeah. Saw Gerrera. I would instantly buy Saw Gerrera. Saw Gerrera would be awesome. That's great. 17 months severance. I'm a software developer, so that should be okay. Nice. That's great. Good. That's great, Amber. It's a tough time for everyone I know. Honestly, isn't it crazy that like we're doing this live stream or we're doing this YouTube channel like in this absolutely insane time period that we're in? Honestly, like I feel like we're like, you know, that's the fun part about having these streams and making these videos and like collecting these Hot Toys and getting so excited about a bunch of toys when the world is in such a poor situation. It's nice to be able to like have an escape from the real world sometimes of all this COVID stuff, though. Obviously, we're all going through hard times, some more than others, and that's why we're here. We can all just come here and just forget about all that crap and just talk about really, 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 really expensive plastic for a couple hours. This is great. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. 30 seconds. A gonk droid. No, thank you. Can you imagine if they reissue the gonk droid? How much of an L that would be? I would be so blown if they imagine that. We're reissuing the gonk droid. Don't forget to wash your hands, Economist. I wash my hands, thanks to you. I saw you said that earlier too. That's funny. Let me just go through the list. I think that. Oh, I wanted to go over some eBay sold listings. Dude, I can't believe we're going over the 3-hour mark right now. I can't believe all of you guys are still in here. That is absolutely incredible. We still are at 80 viewers, or we're just at 80 viewers, which is absolutely insane. And so many of you guys have been here for literally the entire stream. So awesome. Collecting in this community helps tons during these times. I know. It's, dude, that's another reason why, like, in the secondary market, obviously this can really hurt Hot Toys because, like, obviously, like, the economy and, like, people losing their jobs, which is really tough. But we should, I think that we should all be, at least I am very, very grateful that I have a hobby like this. Good night, Alexis. I am very, and then Alexis Ortiz saying keep it going. We're keeping it going. We're keeping it running. 3 hours is nothing. It's honestly, I feel like very lucky that I'm able to have a hobby like this where I collect toys. That's something that's like very, very much you can be very passionate in, and you don't have to like go outside. You can do most of it from your room, like keeping up with like Hot Toy releases and like doing these streams, watching these videos, watching other YouTube content creators, collecting toys. Like it's very, very lucky that I have this hobby. At least that's the way I look at it. I don't know if that's the way you guys look at it too. Let's take a look at the Hot Toys market and see what's been selling. Chewie and Han, again, still up there. I guess that's not that crazy. That's basically what they go for individually. And New Hope Han, coming alive. I would not pay $350 for that Han, for that Darth Vader. I'm going to say New Hope Darth Vader. Stormtrooper set, best offer accepted. I did not like that Stormtrooper set. Who's buying this? Who's pre-ordering this? Can someone tell me who's pre-ordering this for $316 off an eBay seller? Who's even selling this? What's the point? I'm sure it's like a legit seller and everything, but what's the point? Reposing is also very relaxing, you know. Yeah, reposing is really fun too. Got nothing else to do. Might as well watch someone talk about expensive plastic for 3 hours. I love this hobby. Anthony, exactly. That's exactly the way I look at it. Especially when I watch other people's live streams. Like, what else is there to do? Like, normal Saturday, maybe I'd be out like going to bars and like, you know, doing stuff. But we're here to talk about toys. It's something that I love talking about for 3 hours. Doesn't sound too bad to me. I'm very surprised how much buying has happened during this pandemic. I agree. I thought the Hot Toys market would be hit harder by this pandemic, but like, I feel like, you know, we're going to what, the 6 months now into this pandemic, and like, I haven't really seen that much. So much downgrades. Griffin at Anthony C. Economist is probably my favorite Hot Toys YouTuber, so I don't mind it at all. Griffin, I really appreciate that. That's awesome. I'm definitely by no means anywhere close to the best Hot Toys YouTuber out there, but I really appreciate that. I just have fun doing it, so I do it. Hate that eBay doesn't tell you what the best offer was. I know, it would really help to get a better idea of the secondary market. Look at this. $170 for a flame trooper. I think that dude paid $100 more than I would have paid. Actually, I wouldn't pay $70 for this. No, thank you. God, rest in peace, sequel ones. Royal Guard. This figure sat around 200 for the longest time. I'm in the process of doing the very last haul. So far, I have 14 Hot Toys to open during the winter. Hey, let's go. You still got some in there. And you have such a large collection. You can always, trim some of the collection. The whole process of collecting is just so exciting. From announcements to releases and finally posing the figures once you have it. I know, it's a very fun process. And because it's all, like, rolling, like you get hyped when Ahsoka gets announced. And, but oh, it's not coming out for a year and a half. But then, you get your Mando in, and you're like, dang, let's go. It's it's sick. It's a very fun process. And, so many of, the content creators, like everybody in the community, it's very fun, community to, watch the content creators, too, at least I think. Six Skills is seriously my favorite YouTuber. His interactions with subscribers and dedication to his channel and fans have put him #1 on my list. I really appreciate Anthony. It's sick. I do it because I'm not doing it. I'm not really getting that much out of it. Obviously, right now, I still don't have 1,000 subscribers. I'm not even monetized or anything. I make no money out of it, but I don't care. I'm just doing it for fun. It would be very nice. I'm very excited to get to 1,000 subscribers to smash you guys with some ads so I can get a little bit of dough. But I imagine it's going to be, if from YouTube I can pay for half a hot toy a month, I'll be happy with that. I'm just doing it because it's fun, and it's hype interacting with you guys, especially in the live streams and in the comment sections. Praetorians go for bread and are super dope. I'm gonna throw the challenge flag on that one. Agreed, you're dope, Economist. I really appreciate that, man. I got 2 Royal Guards at retail, thankfully. Nice, dude. That's sick. Obviously, they've done well. I never picked up the Royal Guards. I didn't feel like I didn't need it for my display with Emperor. I might regret that one day, but it is what it is. The only hot toy from the sequels I would consider purchasing is Luke from Force Awakens, but I'm not a fan of his head sculpt. Yeah, even that one, that one's not for me. Yeah, I've really enjoyed your channel. Love talking about it in this way. Thanks, EHDens. I appreciate it. I just tried to bring something different to the table. I felt like I hadn't seen... I felt like nobody else was really talking about them from my perspective, and that was always the thing that I was most interested in. Honestly, this channel got me started collecting Hot Toys. Let's go. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Second, everyone's feeling about 6 Scale. You're the best. I really appreciate it. Dang it, it's the support. I love the support, guys. Darth Vader Rogue One. That's a good price. Was there something wrong with this? I guess it's not a spectacular price. Came with the box? Wow. I mean, it's a pretty good price. This is like a $450 to $500 figure. Let's close out some of these tabs. We got a lot of tabs going. Yeah, you are definitely my favorite hot toy YouTuber. Let's go. I have returned from my break. Welcome back, Popsicle. Come on, dude. You're a moderator. You gotta get to work over here. Come on, dog. Forget about your real job. This is your real job. Just messing. Good. Welcome back, dude. My 2 favorite channels are this one and Jetta Patrol. You're awesome, and it's really helped me into collecting, especially since I'm in college now, becoming a finance major. That's awesome. Yeah, dude, I remember you telling me you're a finance major. That's sick, dude. And yeah, Jetta Patrol is awesome. I've been on his stream before, and obviously I always watch his videos. He puts out great content as well. Realistically, how much could you make off selling first order snowtroopers in the secondary market? First order snowtroopers, dude, they sell 2 packs of those sell for $140 on Facebook. It's awful. They get smoked. Facts. I'm hyped every 9 p.m. every Saturday when my phone shows a notification for your videos. I saw everything I'm doing. Let's go, Griffin. I love it. Hey, Economist, would you do videos on budgeting and how to best manage your budget in case you're new to Hot Toys, or tips on how to not go bankrupt in this hobby? Yeah, for sure. I'm going to put out... I think you're the second person now to ask me about that. I'm going to make sure to put out a video of that at some point. I definitely think I have some pretty good tips. But I feel like you get a largely of what my idea is when I collect. But for sure. Hey, are there any seamless 1/12 Star Wars figures that have real fabric on them instead of painted on clothes? 1/12? Are Black Series 1/12? I'm not sure. Jimmy Coe asking me if I've already pre-ordered Ahsoka. I didn't really like Ahsoka. Like, I decided I'm just gonna pass on it. Like, it's just like the Clone Wars just kind of suck, and that character's just like not interesting at all, and they honestly did a really terrible job with the head sculpt. Come on, dude, of course I ordered Ahsoka. Are you crazy? Come on, dog. Jimmy. There's no stupid questions. Only stupid people. Come on, Jimmy, come on. Of course I ordered Ahsoka. Two first day. And that's just the start. Of course we ordered Ahsoka. If you didn't pre-order Ahsoka, what are you doing? Everybody in this chat needs to order Ahsoka. But nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we did. Same here. 6 Scales videos on Commander Cody and made me start buying hot toys. Let's go. Dude, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm getting all these people who collect hot toys. You're my fave hot toys collector to listen and get advice from, and it's time to throw out the bed and put some shelves to show off your amazing hot toy collection. I know, dude. Okay. For those of you who aren't aware, the reason why I don't have my hot toys on display is because I work and live in New York City, but because of COVID, I've been work from home, so I had to come back home. And since I've come back home, I had to like take down my DTOS, and like I basically like got rid of them. And then I moved out of New York City, and now I only have 1 DTOF, and I don't want to get more DTOFs because I don't know when I'm gonna go back to working in the city. You know, it could be like relatively soon. And so this is kind of like makeshift for right now. But yes, I know. I would love to have all my hot toys in my display in my background. I think I've showed you guys this before, but like my current like setup is I only have, this is like the 1 DTOF that I have right now. And so I like rotate the figures that are displayed there, but like I have hot toys all around here, and then this is where like most of my like hot toy like collection is, and like all these boxes. And they're just begging to be displayed, but I just can't. So I just don't want to get details until I know where I'm actually going to be for like longer term. So like everybody's going through this. Like nobody knows what the heck's going on. Do you think Endgame Cap will be a 500+ figure? It's hard to tell. I don't know. It depends. I am very excited for that figure. I cannot wait to get that figure. That's probably one of my most anticipated Marvel figures right now. There's a lot of Captain Americas. So I don't want to like speculate too hard. I don't have like that much historical like evidence or any like crazy logic on that. Quits job. Mark, I'm waiting till Luke Last Jedi Deluxe goes on waitlist and try and get it for 200. Mine for 200. I have all the OT Lukes and the Old Man Luke doesn't tickle the fantasy. Yeah. Yeah, dude, you'll be able to pick that one up. Quits job, can't afford hot toys anymore, but still moderates every stream to fulfill happiness. There we go, dog. That's what I'm talking about. Quit your job, dude. Come on. You don't need a job. I'm just kidding. Don't quit your job. Can't wait to see this channel grow even more. Dude, I'm pumped too. Hopefully we keep it going. Do you think Hot Toys do characters from Star Wars games like Fallen Order similar to what they done with Spider-Man's second sister? Honestly, now that they have the Clone Wars license, they have so many they have to get through, it's hard to tell. My favorite collector channel, you have good energy. I appreciate it, man. I get hyped about this stuff. This is stuff I love. Some people laugh when I see it. I didn't pre-order Ahsoka. LMAO. Come on, what are you doing, dog? You got pre-order Ahsoka. The sarcasm is too funny. LOL. Word, where are you at in New York? Staten Island over here. Nice, dude. I was in Manhattan. I worked like downtown, so I keep trying Ahsoka, but it always autocorrects to Ahsoka. Ahsoka. Economist, oh, you jumping off your chair and yelling, pretending you didn't get scared by more than Hot Toys Pennywise. I accuse you of treason against the Grand Army of the Republic. Agreed, Ryan. Would you ever buy and put your collection in Maju cases? 100%. I think Maju cases look really cool, and once I'm in like a more permanent location, I have the space. Unfortunately, like apartments in New York City, like real estate is the biggest like bottleneck, obviously. But once like down the road, when like, you know, maybe when I'm like more later into my career and I actually like, move into like a house, but like right now I have no plans on moving to a house or anything because I just work in the city. I'm 100% gonna get Maju cases. I think they look really nice, and I don't mind paying the price for them. I think they would look really cool. A grown man jumping out of his seat in excitement over an expensive plastic figure is the greatest thing ever. That's why I watch. Yeah, dude. I mean, come on, dude. Like, we all have like things that like whatever. Like, I get hyped over toys. Like, it's what keeps me sane. When you work like, you know, when you work like 60 hours a week, you gotta have passion for something unrelated to all that, and like it's fun to be passionate about something. And I love Star Wars, I love Marvel, and I love Hot Toys. I wish Hot Toys would make an official retail store over here in the USA. God, I wish that too. I would love to open their store for them. Modu cases are great once you receive them 100 years later. I know, right? I saw a lot of people are getting them now, though, that ordered them like 100 years ago. Chill, I got excited and jumped out of my bed seeing that Clone Wars Mall tease in the Ahsoka face. Dude, who sees the Ahsoka announcement and goes, oh my god, they're releasing Maul for the 6th time? Look at the Ahsoka! But I hear you. It was exciting to see the Clone Wars Mall get teased. Yeah, man, great channel. I started watching you when you had like 50 subs. I know, dude. I remember a lot of you. You tall man, like a bunch of you guys started watching like way back, which is awesome. Like hopefully we'll be having this conversation again in like a year when we're at like 10 million subs, and we can be like, dog, you remember when we were at 50 subs? That'd be sick. What other sold listings are we looking at? Again, why? Who's doing this? Why would you do that? I hope the people who buy these listings aren't like thinking that they're gonna get it now. Tim's not getting great execution. China, we only look at U.S. sales. U.S. sales are a much cleaner, idea of market. Okay, who wanted Farm Boy Luke in the secondary market? See, you can get this Farm Boy Luke relatively cheap, unless there's nothing wrong with this one. Like Farm Boy Luke, like surprisingly, just never really outperformed that much. I think it's mainly just because the head sculpt is kind of just meh. I don't have this one. I wouldn't pick. I didn't want it because the head sculpt's not great. Yeah, it looks like this one comes with everything. Unless this is something in the description. It comes with every accessory shipped. Yeah, that is cheap. This is a good bid. This is too low for sure. Somebody got a really good deal on this one. That should have sold for like $315. I started watching around 250. Let's go, dude. Love it. Gosh, being able to go in person to buy Hot Toys like it's a Walmart would be amazing. I would throw the challenge flag on that. Coming from collecting vintage collection and Black Series, it is a nightmare trying to collect from retail like Walmart. You find what you're looking for 1 out of every 20 toy runs. Last time, chill. Maul's my favorite character. Maul is sick, but dude, you got 4 of them, and we've been begging for Ahsoka for years now. In a year, you won't be remembering us, LOL. Absolutely not. I will always remember the day ones. I'm going to make those shirts. Someone said earlier, we got to make the day one homie shirts. Man, I'll make the day one homie shirts. I started watching when he had like 250. I don't think I could consider myself day one homie. Maybe month one homie. Nah, dude. It's all relative. Once we're at 10 million subs in like a year, all y'all would be the day ones. The day ones are also the people that always commenting and always in the live streams. Day ones for sure. Leia. Wow. I wouldn't pay them. I don't like the head sculpt on that Leia. Dude, who the heck is paying $400? Best offer acceptance. Maybe they paid less. I sold my Commander Gree for... I think I sold my Commander Gree for $325. I just don't know who's paying that much for these really crappy made clones. They're just not made well. I've had so many of them. They're just not made well. I don't know why. Who's paying that with all these? Look at this. This makes me. This is sad. This is sad to see. This is sad to see. $86. This is a hot toy, right? It's still a hot toy. God, look at that. God, I do not want that hot toy. Complete with all accessories. Lightsaber has a slight bit of damage. That's not that much. Big deal. $86. Man, that shows you Star Wars is not... Wow, Jyn Erso Deluxe still holding in. You shouldn't pay this much for this figure. This is too much. You can still find this figure I assume this has to be brand new, right? Yeah, it says brand new. You can find that. You can find that for $4.25 in Facebook groups right now. I want my day one shirt, day one homie shirt for real, dude. Maybe I'll make it. We gotta get to 1,000 subs so we can get the store on the channel. At 6 scale, what worst hot toy you ever bought? Hope it's not the Gonk Droid. I did not buy the Gonk Droid. I honestly like. I pass on a decent amount of figures. What's the worst hot toy I've ever bought in? I tell you, it wasn't a hot toy, but Sideshow. One time I bought from someone a Sideshow Asajj Ventress because I thought it would look pretty sick, and I absolutely hated it. I did not think it looked good at all, and I sold it like very quickly. That was such an L. There's so many Sideshow ones that I bought and regret. Like most of the Clone Troopers, I bought them. I had so many, and I was just like, I don't really like any of these. Like I said before in other streams, I think at one point I had like 15 Sideshow Clone Troopers. I'm so happy I sold all of them. Those felt so good to sell, and I made really good money on them too. So I was like pumped about that. Your channel helped me get through 4.5 months of lockdown in Kuwait. You have no idea how crazy we were going. Dang, dude, I'm happy that I could do that for you. That's crazy. You're in Kuwait. Shout out to Kuwait. Day one pre-order would be a cool story. That would be a cool story. I will say this: I did not come up with the phrase day one pre-order. That's all 6 scale scavengers. They call it Dopo. That's totally their saying. So I'd have to get the licensing agreement from them. I'd have to cut them in. Can't wait for Commander Gree hot toy one day. Such a unique armor with black high boots. Yeah, dude, that would be sick. We need a hot toy Commander Gree. But like, there's other hot toys. He's not that far up the list for me. I'd much rather see like Jesse, Wolf, Fives, Echo, like Commander Colt, Commander Blitz. But Commander Gree would obviously be really cool. Yo, what up, Economist? Love to see you streaming online live, especially at this time. It feels like a perfect time for talking about collecting figs. Yeah, dude. TX boy, welcome on in. If you didn't know, we have been live now for 3 hours and 21 minutes. But better late than never. Welcome on in. They have Jin on Anatoys for I think 400 something. Yeah, they do. It's been there for a really long time. It's even been discounted before. It's just too much. You can still get it on Facebook. Ended up picking up 2 of the deluxe 501st Rex, and the missus picked up 1 deluxe and reg 501st. Looking to build this army up. Let's go, dude. That's sick. Get him in there. Had to put my foot down with the missus not to buy the Clone Wars mall. She already has the episode 2 mall. I assume you mean episode 1 mall. Told her we gotta save that for other commanders. Haha. She also got the Ahsoka on pre-order. Dude, that's awesome. So you and your wife collect hot toys together? That's sick. Sounds like some nice pickups. I think you hit the mic at least 5 times per stream. I probably do. More collabs to help grow faster. Almost as much as the water breaks. Yeah, dude. Water breaks and mic hitting is what I'm all about. Yeah, I probably do need to do more collabs. I don't want to be that guy that's like reaching out to like a bunch of people like, hey, you want to collab with me? Want to do like a collab or whatever? But I've done like a few. Like Jetta Patrol like invited me on his stream one time. I don't know if you guys ever saw that, but I was on Jetta Patrol stream. And then 6 Scale Scavengers, like homies. Like I love the 6 Scale Scavengers. I was on their stream this past Wednesday. But they're fantastic. But yeah, that probably would help. Hey 6 Scale, what do you do with the accessories you don't display? I never sell my accessories. You could sell. I could sell a lot of them probably, and you can make like good money selling your accessories. But I always just keep them. I just find like if you sell your accessories, it just hurts the overall level you can sell your figure at once you decide you want to sell it. I'm a legit hoodie junkie. I wear one every day. LOL. I only buy Under Armour, but your logo on a black hoodie would be fire, dude. I got you, dude. Once we get the shop going. I got you for sure. Jimmy Code, do you have a solo Mo Trooper? Yep, I picked it up this week. It came in this week. I showed it earlier in the stream, but I got it from this site in Malaysia because I missed the pre-order window by accident. But I got it for like $240 shipped, which I was really pumped about because I'm not paying no $400 that much cheaper. I'm back, brother. What's up, Nathan? Welcome back on in. 6-scale merch that has the picture of the bull on your channel profile. Yeah, dude, I have the hoodie. I'm not wearing it right now because it's kind of hot in here, but I made a team store because I wanted like merch to like wear on my videos and stuff. But it sounds like some people would actually buy it. So once we hit 1,000 subs, YouTube will let me put the merch store with Teespring on the YouTube channel. But yeah, this is the crew neck with the bull. I think it's pretty cool. Maybe we'll do a giveaway. I don't know. Giveaway crew neck before, because maybe if we never get to 1,000 subs. 3 hours and 22 minutes and still 70 strong. Crazy. I know, dude. It is remarkable. You guys are insane. It's you guys. You guys are the ones that are crazy staying in here for this long. I love it. Speaking of that, I love seeing you on 6-scale scavengers. I appreciate it, Brendan. 6-scale scavengers are the homies. They're one of the they're one of the big reasons why I got like really big into Hot Toys. Like I loved their podcast. I remember over the course of like 2 weeks, I think I listened to like almost every single one of their podcasts that I had missed up to that point. I used to just love to binge them. If you guys have not heard of 6-scale scavengers before, they do a podcast twice a month, every other Wednesday, and they are awesome. I've been on their podcast twice now, but I've been listening to their podcast long before I ever got into like YouTube or anything like that. They've been around for like two and a half years now, Brennan. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. It's great. They have like a really they have like a really great like podcast over there, and they also have this awesome website where you can like go through the database and look at all the different like figures that they have that have like become released. That have released. Still going strong, Bo. Great stream. I appreciate you. Both streams were great. 100% with cop. Dude, let's go. Wait, oh, the meme. 6-scale merch says, "Are you crazy? Of course I pre-order." Wait, that's so funny. I'm actually gonna write that down. That's actually a really good idea. That would be one crazy. That would be so much writing to put on a shirt. Love your content, man. The community is fire, dude. This community is insane. Like we have like 600 subs, and we have had like 70 to 80 people in here for 3 hours. That's because this community is awesome. Let's continue taking a look at some of these sold listings. Flame Trooper again selling for nothing. Hong Kong shipping out their Incinerator Troopers. Tim sent. By the way, you guys, this dude makes so much money. This guy makes so much money. He's getting these Hot Toys at a wholesale discount and Hong Kong prices, not like USD prices. Like he's not getting these from Sideshow. He's getting these straight. I'm sure he's getting these straight from Hot Toys, and he just sells them in the US market. I bet you he paid. Like 170 or 180 for this figure, and he's selling it for double. This dude has the best job ever. He just prints money. Tim sent. How many of these has he sold? Do I even want to look? 11 sold, and I bet he's making 50% margin on this, which is absolutely ridiculous. Which means he's probably made something close to 1,500 already on these 11 that he's sold. It would be a 6-scale. It wouldn't be a 6-scale stream without looking at Rex figure. LMAO. I told you we don't look at Rex because I'm too excited for it. I don't like looking at it. But we'll look at it. Sam Pina, I know he said he can't even look at it because it makes him too hyped. Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that. I don't like to look at it. Let's look at it. Let's look at it real quick. Just for a little bit. We can't look at it for too long. This is too hype. Soon I'm not gonna be able to look at Ahsoka either. I love this stream because like none of my friends understand what I'm talking about when I talk about the things I want to buy. But all of you do. Yeah, dude. I think we all feel that way. It's very rare to come across someone who actually understands this, that we are passionate about this. We're getting these now, and they look so much better than these actual images. He looks so good. Look at the markings for all the shinies he's or what do they call them, clunkers? Why am I blanking? What do they call the battle droids? Clunkers, or the shinies are new troopers. I recall you mentioned you were moving into your new place. Any chance you were going to be doing a vid of your Star Wars or Hot Toys collection? Yeah, I want to save the Hot Toys collection video for when I actually have everything on display. I'm just trying to wait to see when once I get more clarity on what's going down. I'm not surprised I'm surprised it's not his favorite. Wait, what was? Rocky, that's facts. I want to share my excitement with them, and they just think I'm crazy. Oh, you're talking about your friends? Yeah. Clankers. Thank you, clankers. What was I calling them? Clankers. 6 Scale, would you rather look at photos of Rex than his first child's sonogram? I know, right? It's like, oh, I'm having a boy, but Rex is releasing in 3 months. Yeah, it just looks so good. I'm guessing that this, for those of you who are actually getting the standard 501st, I'm guessing if you're getting Rex that you're going to be able to use this helmet with your 501st Stormtrooper. I can't imagine they give us 2 different helmets. So if for some reason you're picking up the standard, which again, I don't know why you'd pick up the standard, because the value of the difference between the $30 difference is nowhere near what's going to be the value in the secondary market of those accessories. God, this Rex looks so sick. Look at that picture. God have mercy. Look at the jetpack. Does anybody know if this jetpack is magnetic or not? I actually don't know. If they give us the same stupid jetpack that Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett has, where it's like the clips, I'm gonna be so pissed. This is such a sick figure. It is such a sick figure. All right, we're closing out of it. We don't look at that. We can start looking at. We can. You know, like once we get like a month out, I'll probably look at it every single day before I go to bed. Pray to Captain Rex and then go to bed. I got a question. What lighting do you use for your DTOS? I still haven't picked up any. I forget what they're called. But they're here. Let me show you it. But they're great. Actually, wait. Let me do this. So I got them from Home Depot. But they're the same lighting like a lot of people use. But they're great. They make your figures look really good in IKEA DTOFs. Let me see if I can find it. I don't remember what they're called. But I'm sure someone in the chat. I'm sure most people use these. I'm not original when it comes to these. They're like $35 at Home Depot, and they're like super bright, but they're not like too overbearing. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. There's a trooper in a few of the Cody picks that I bet we'll get after Cody and Kenobi. What are you talking about? The airborne trooper? We can look at Cody because it's not that far out. Are you talking about the airborne trooper, Negan? Yeah, I assume you're talking about the airborne trooper. Yeah, he was teased a while ago. He was teased at San Diego Comic-Con 2019. Yeah, I bet we get him. I bet we get him like whenever we get 212 too. But honestly, maybe I'm in the minority. I actually don't think the Airborne Trooper is that cool. I've had the Airborne Trooper Sideshow, and I did not like it. But obviously it was Sideshow, so it's way worse. But I think this is the one I have. Yeah. Let me see what the packaging looks like. Yeah, this is it. I'll just drop this link in the chat. Did that link work? That's the lighting I use for. I think it was Anthony who asked that. Oh, it was EH Designs. Yeah. If we don't get an Airborne Trooper announcement within the next year, I quit. I mean, like it's been a whole year since he's been teased, and we still haven't gotten it. I'm also trying to pick between lights. Yeah, these are the best lights. I think like the best price, but like a lot of people use these lights in the collecting community, and they work really well with details. Do not buy the lighting that comes at IKEA with the details. Vintage Fett Jetpack was the worst experience I've ever had with a hot toy. It's so frustrating to clip on. Yeah, dude, it's the same one the Empire Strikes Back one has. It's awful. I don't know why they didn't give us a magnetic one. I'm gonna look at Captain Rex every night before I go to bed. 6 comments 2020. EH Designs, how much are they? They're 33 bucks, 35 bucks to the tax. Yeah, make it a tradition to see Rex in each stream until he releases. I like that, Sam. That's funny. Let's get that. We can do that. At Economist, I'll message you tomorrow about the Snowtrooper set. I'm running out of gas to stay up for this. Cool, man. Sounds good. Yeah, dude. Whatever. What up? I joined at the end. What's up, Rick? Oh, that's all. Dude, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, you had a lot of time. We've been live now for... Are we at 3.5 hours now? 3 hours and 45 minutes. That is insane. If you guys... Some of you guys, I swear, have literally been here and chatting since I started streaming almost 4 hours ago. That is insane. I'm gonna get a deluxe 501 and a regular. If you don't want the extras, they'll sell for more than 30. Yeah, exactly. You should like obviously do whatever you want, Rick. My recommendation would be just pick up 2 of the deluxe. You will be able to sell the accessories on the secondary market. Okay, look at this cloak. Obviously, this is a lot different because like this cloak only came with 1 Jedi Trooper, but Luke Skywalker's 1/6 scale coat sold for $120. Accessories sell on eBay. Obviously, some of these accessories are better than others. The Sand Trooper. What is this? What sold for $21? Is this just the goggles? Why is this a picture of the goggles? It says Samsung Trooper. The point that I'm trying to make is you can sell those accessories. Dude! This guy gets insane execution. He's buying this figure for less than $200. I guarantee it. This figure retailed for $243 at Sideshow. You know, and I forget how much it retailed for in Hong Kong, but it's definitely less than $243. And he's probably getting it at a wholesale discount. This dude makes like 2.5x on figures that are in stock. It's unbelievable. He makes a fortune. It's insane. Wow. Darkside Anakin. 600. Dang, Return of the Jedi Boba Fett finally above water. Rogue One, Star Trooper. Okay. 3 hours and 47 minutes. I think I'm going to have to wave the white flag. It was an absolutely incredible stream. I mean, again, best stream we've ever had. I think we got up to 86 viewers, which is incredible. It really is. It really is insane. If you guys have made it 3 hours and 47 minutes and you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 1,000 subs. It's been awesome. I feel like I expected this was going to be a great stream because we had so much to talk about, and it was. Like, we had hot toy pickups, maybe a little bit of unboxing, a Star Wars POC pickup, Q&A, looking at Ahsoka, looking at 501st Clone Trooper, talking about the market. I feel like we did a lot of stuff. We accomplished a lot of stuff this stream. It was awesome. I'm exhausted. I'm going to turn off the stream and I'm going to pass out. I appreciate every single one of you guys for being in here, especially all of you guys that were in here the whole time. And so many of you guys are the ones that comment on every single one of my videos. You guys are the GOATs. It's the road to 1,000. We keep on trucking. All of you guys, Anthony C. Tilly, Michael Back, Ryan Ritchie, Negan, Mario, Rocky, Alexis, Andrea, Sam, EH Designs, Griffin, Rick, Rocky, Balboa, I saw earlier he said he was a newer one into the channel. Welcome onto the channel. Thank you for binging my content. TX Boys, another new subscriber. I appreciate you joining the family. Amber, clearly I need a job if I've been here this long. Amber, I hope that everything works out for you. Seriously, it sounds like with the severance and coming from a developer job, you'll be in a good spot. So I hope it all works out for you. I appreciate you watching me the whole time. Matt coming in and saying he's got 100 coming in next week. I appreciate you tuning in. It's Popsick, of course. I appreciate you. Marlon. And if I missed you on the shout-outs, you know that I've been reading all the comments, and I am very familiar with almost all of you guys, especially everybody that's been chatting. Tall Man, all of you guys. But with that being said, let me get my what I think is kind of low-key becoming my trademark song. For at least for my reviews, I just love this song. So we're gonna just let's get that merch when we get to 1,000 subs. I got you. And when we get to, by the way, when we get to 1,000 subs, we are going to do a giveaway. I just haven't decided what I'm going to give away yet. As much as I love you guys and I want to give away, I can't give away a hot toy at 1,000 subs, or this YouTube channel is literally going to make me go bankrupt. I've already put so much money. I haven't put like so much money into it. I put a good amount of money into this with the equipment and stuff. But we will definitely give away some stuff. Definitely some merch. Maybe like a Black Series figure or something. I don't know. But I appreciate all of you guys being in. And with that being said, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a live stream next time. And that being said, we're going to let the music run and we're going to let it ride. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will catch you next Saturday. I will go live again next Saturday, 9 p.m. Let the music run.